Are we ready? Are we ready? What's going on, guys? It's your boy Joey Shake 72, and we have a lot to discuss today involving this game coming Sunday. I know everyone's excited. It's already tomorrow, guys. Number 2 is already in the books. Okay. We need to figure out what this offense is going to do Sunday. I mean, the Rams, are they the greatest team in the league? No, but they're very productive. They got some skilled players, and, you know, it looks like the Eagles' injury list is is looking pretty good right now. I mean, we're looking pretty healthy. I'll give a shout out to some of the guys that are actually in here. Kobe Bryant, what's going on, man? Sonic, what's going on? John Fisher, what ups? Matt Weeks, what's going on, man? Nasty Left Hook, yo, what's up, dude? Thanks, man. Sonic, appreciate it, man. Glitchy, what's up, bro? Sorry, I keep forgetting I have to click on these. I haven't used this recently. Well, last week. Last week I did, but Awesomeness Sports, what's going on, man? We got Eagle Slayer 95, what's going on, man? It went pretty good. A lot to think about in the process of what we went through last week. It wasn't good. It wasn't what we wanted to expect. A lot of people were kind of mad about my Carson Wentz and this Eagles offense video. I'm just speaking the truth every week. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. You want real content, you come here for the real content. That's what it's all about. Lenny, what's going on, man? Dabs K, what's going on, dude? Kobe Bryant, man. Alex on, what's going on? Wentz bounce back week. He needs a bounce back week. I think we were the worst team. He was the worst quarterback this whole week. After week 1, he was the worst quarterback. It wasn't good at all. Myvang, what's going on? Jersey boy, man, how you doing? My guy, let's talk birds. We got this. Vester, what's going on, man? How you doing, bro? John Fisher, what can you expect from Miles this week? Well, I'm expecting him to get hopefully he's going to get a bulk of the carries. That's why I'm hoping that happens with him. I'm really hoping that he doesn't want his carries to go down. Obviously, the rumors about bringing in a running back free agent veteran in Devonta Freeman next week, it should be awesome. I hope he does leave with a contract next week, so it should be interesting with that. Matt says, "Yup, Joey, one of the reals down here." Thanks, Matt. Do appreciate it, man. This team needs to figure it out. Sonic 2 says, honestly, about Carson was playing good, but now let's hope he plays better or else they might have to put Jalen Hurts. I don't know what the case is with this. I mean, I don't get why, what really pisses me off is why the aftermath of Jalen Hurts getting drafted was another thing, but you don't even dress Jalen Hurts for the game, and you have a third-round pick in Davion Taylor that's playing horrible, that didn't have a good offseason. He might be another year project. I wouldn't think a third-round pick would be a huge project. Obviously, third, fourth, fifth rounders are role players, but your first and second-round picks should be on the field. And it didn't look good. I mean, Jalen Hurts didn't even dress. You draft this guy in the second round and doesn't even dress. And then I see Carson Wentz play as bad as he did. Obviously, the offensive line was a damn mess, but when Carson had time to throw, they were horrible. I mean, the more times Carson Wentz get hit during a game, the worse he gets. And it is. The more slugs he takes during a game, the worse he gets. And you know what? Barely even throwing outside of the pocket. The first quarter was fantastic, utilizing the 2 tight ends. And then after that, the team just fell apart. They stopped using the tight ends. Zach Ertz drops in the fourth quarter, drops a fourth down pass. It just wasn't good. It just wasn't good at all. So we have Stephen Joyce, man. What's going on, man? Kobe Bryant. Honestly, I feel like the interior of our D-line should be somewhat unstoppable. I think our defensive line has been doing absolutely amazing, man. And you just said Javon and Cox is fantastic. Javon Hargrave getting back into the mix. He's the 6th highest paid defensive end in the league right now. And should get a lot from that. From this matchup. There's just a lot going on, with this defense. And I think with having Darius Slay and Nickel Roby-Coleman and Avonte Maddox, there was blown coverage in that game, but the tackling was great by this team. The tackling was awesome. They really didn't miss tackles. I think they tackled very well. So we're just gonna have to see, man. Our defense really showed up. If we had the corners from last year, if we had Darby and Jalen Mills at corner, it wouldn't have looked good. It wouldn't look good at all. So I'm very happy to see our defense looks good. And we didn't really expect our offense to play this bad, but because Andre Dillard gets hurt, Brandon Brooks gets hurt, there's a lot of pieces missing from this offensive line. Jack Driscoll only screwed up one play that whole game. Okay, one-on-one wise, I know he had some he double blocked a tight end, double blocked a defensive end with the tight end, which got a free sack on Wentz. So it is, it's just got to come to a close right now. We have to get this together. Big Gip 254 Eagles Nation. What's up, man? How you doing, bro? Joffrey, do you think Driscoll gets steady playing time going forward? I don't think so. I don't think he's getting any playing time this week. I mean, at least right now, we know that Driscoll could play right tackle because he actually played better. I think with more reps, Driscoll can actually be a pretty good right tackle, or maybe he could play another position. I don't know, but we're just going to have to see. Big Gip says, what's up, fellas? Dejon Shepard, how's it going? How's it going, bro? Hope you're doing good tonight. Sparks, hello, everybody. Your least favorite mod is here. Charlie Chan, what's going on, bro? Hope you're doing good tonight. Rock Sports, I don't know why, but I feel confident about tomorrow. Have a good feeling. I mean, you should feel pretty good because I think this offense just was off. I think with not getting this offensive line prepared, I think not having 4 preseason games, I think not having a very grass time off season where these guys barely hit the field and faced another team in another jersey. I think a lot of it had to do with that as well, but I'm not getting Carson Wentz or Doug Peterson off the hook. The play calling is very predictable. I don't know what they're doing, but Sacred Eagle, what's going on, bro? Eagles got to stay committed up to the run. Wentz can't throw 35 plus. Bad offensive line or not. Yeah, no. I mean, you looked at Burrow the other Thursday night, and he threw over 60-something passes. I mean, that's just ridiculous, and that hasn't been done since the 1950s, and that was without a pick. I mean, he threw over 60 passes without a pick Thursday night, which was kind of crazy watching that. So, but Sacred Eagle is correct on that, man. We got to run the football. We got to have a nice balance on offense. You got to get some pressure off Wentz so he could do a lot more. With Doug Peterson and all these offensive assistants with Rich Sangrell and all these guys, I mean, what is going on with this play calling? What happened to the play action? What happened to, we just had no run game. And when we did run the ball up the middle, we barely got yards. I mean, it was we did the total opposite of what we should have done in that game. And we gave the game away. Haskins and his, Haskins really didn't beat us across the field the whole entire night. You know what I mean? He didn't beat us across the whole night. It was pretty much it was just ugly. Short field advantage for the Washington football team the whole day. But, we're not here to talk about that game, but, I'm over it now. It's done. I was pissed off, and, I had to really relay where we have to blame both sides, especially with the coaching and Carson Wentz. Sonics is 1 through 10. How good Darius Slay played in week 1? I think he played a 10 out of 10. I think he played a 10 out of 10. I think he played a 10 definitely just because his coverage was fantastic. Terry McLaurin only had, 2 for 20-something yards. And the only time McLaurin actually got catches was when we were in zone. So it's a good sign, guys. It's a really good sign. I mean, everyone's saying, he's going to be, washed up. He's not going to play well in Philly. But, man, that guy can cover. It is nice having talent at that position. And now we have to worry about the offense. Now we have to worry about Carson Wentz. Now we have to worry about the play calling. And now we have to worry about the offensive line, which we haven't really had offensive line problems in a while. It's been a while since we've actually, since we actually had issues at offensive line. So, Tronics, what's going on, man? What jersey do you have on? This is my jersey. This is my custom jersey, actually. This is mine. This is not a Halapuli Vadi Vaitai. This is not a Big V jersey because people are like, oh, Big V jersey. Why did you get that? Like, no, it's mine. It's my jersey. Christian, what's going on, bro? Thoughts on Falcons versus Cowboys? I have the Cowboys winning this game, but I don't know. The Cowboys are dealing with some offensive line issues right now with Tyron Smith at left tackle. He has some type of little injury in his neck, I think, something like that. They already don't have a good center right now. They don't have. I don't know if La'el Collins is playing right now. The offensive line took a hit for the Cowboys. Their swing tackle end up tearing his ACL. There's no Van Der Esch for 6 to 8 weeks. No Sean Lee. Jalen Smith is horrible. He can't handle anything on his own with that defense. The defense for the Cowboys is horrible. I told you guys this before the first game. Their defense, obviously, their defensive line did okay. They didn't do bad, but McCarthy is not looking too good right now, especially on that 4th down call and doing some things like that. So, I don't know. The Falcons could pull it out. They would have to take advantage of their offense and see what happens there. But that defense is not looking good in Dallas right now. Spark says, if we lose tomorrow, I'm going to cry in a corner. If we go 0-2, I'm not going to be happy. And if we go 0-3, I'm seriously going to be telling them to fire somebody. If this team gets to 0-3 with how much talent it has, this team has talent all across the board, guys. There should be no excuse to lose any games. I think the Eagles just did not look like themselves the first game. They looked like they weren't prepared to play football that first week. And that's just the truth to it all. Jameer Hart says, what do you say to the haters that think that we're going to lose or that we have no chance to win because of the loss to the no-name team? The Redskins, I forgot. I'm going to call them the Redskins. I just don't care. I just don't care anymore because that's it's just I can't call them the Washington football team. It just always happens. But I don't know. They are not going to last this year. I only see them winning like maybe 6 games, maybe 5. I don't see them winning over 5 to 6 games this year. They did not beat us across our face. They just got short field position on the field, and that was it. I mean, that's it. I mean, it is what it is. The Giants didn't look great. The Giants, Saquon still can't get any yards. They're getting Golden Tate back on a hamstring injury very slowly, and that's really it. I mean, they have one receiver on offense, and Saquon Barkley can't even run the football. So, and Daniel Jones didn't look good either. So, I mean, it goes all across the board with all these guys. Go Birds Night says, I saw all this coming, Joe. You can't lose that many O-line. Nah, you can't. You can't do it. You can't even, as much as you could cross-train guys. I mean, we didn't see any preseason, so all we're really focusing on is what they're saying to us. And, you know, Andre Dillard was getting beat. Even if Andre Dillard was healthy, would he play well? I honestly don't know. Maybe he would have. We don't know at this point. But Andre Dillard is soft, man. He's just soft. His body just can't deal with. He just can't do it on the NFL level. Like, his body just can't deal with it. I don't know what the case is right now. They should have signed Cordy Glenn. They should have kept Jason Peters at right guard and signed Corey Glenn, the left tackle. That's what I thought they should have did, but they did the other way. And Jason Peters has the power over this team, and he could make his own decisions, and he can't get controlled. So Jason Peters moves to left tackle, and Nate Herbig is going to start right guard this week. He didn't play that bad. He probably had 50-50 last week. Didn't do a bad job last week, but it wasn't that bad as much as everyone thought it was. Mr. Personality says Cup Pizzle would drop you with one punch. That's funny. Nasty Love Hook says, how awesome would it be if we win and the Cowboys lose? It would be a great day. And I really hoped after the first week, after we played our game, I was hoping that every other team was going to lose besides, obviously, we got beat by the Washington football team, but I was hoping that everybody was going to lose, and it did happen, so it was nice. Lady says, it's hard being an Eagles fan from Dallas because I can't even watch the game tomorrow. Well, dude, if you have to, you got to go get that Sunday ticket, and Sunday ticket's really expensive. You're paying like $300 for a whole season. That's a lot of money to give out. Obviously, you could pay increments of like 73 to 75 a month. But Go Bird says, I don't care who you are. If Mahomes loses 3 of his starting O-line, he can easily lose too. Yeah, I think, you know what, with Patrick Mahomes, we haven't seen him deal with adversity. He hasn't dealt with adversity yet with his team. He hasn't dealt with injuries to his team or adversity to his team. He has not dealt with that yet. So I'm waiting for that to happen to see how good of a quarterback. I mean, he is a good quarterback, but I'm just saying, as in, like, he hasn't really dealt with adversity. He's been in a perfect situation in the past. Obviously, last year was a good year, and, you know, this year so far his team is pretty healthy right now. He's got a lot of good players on his team. So, Nasty Left Hook, Lenny D. Are you available Friday night? Go Birds. Nasty Love Hook. It works. It's free. Oh, if you sign up for Sunday Ticket, you get a week free trial, and then after that, you're pretty much good. You're pretty much good after that. There's 50 people in the chat, guys. You guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. If you're new here, going to put out content every single day. Going to have, obviously the reaction to the game tomorrow, and going to be live streaming a game soon. Not tomorrow, but definitely soon. If you guys haven't hit that like button on this video, please hit that like button. It really does help me out a lot to push the content out there. And check out the memberships in the description below. Do appreciate that, everyone. Sonic 2, honestly, I think the Eagles should win. All they do is double team Aaron Donald, and they should win. And Aaron Donald hasn't beat us in a while. I don't think Aaron Donald has had a sack on Carson Wentz, honestly, because Carson Wentz hasn't played most of the games besides the 2017 game against the Rams. But ever since then, Nick Foles was kind of in there. And, if we do a trap game on Aaron Donald, let him go upfield, push him out, run up the middle right there, it could be a good thing. The defensive line for the Rams is pretty good. Obviously, with Aaron Donald, it's good, but I think with Leonard Floyd, he was pretty much a first-round pick for the Bears. They didn't pay him, so he went to the Rams. Leonard Floyd and I think Brockers. I think Michael Brockers is there as well, and he's a good player. He's a pretty good player as well. I don't think it's monster. It's not like the Redskins, but Aaron Donald by itself could open up a lot for that defensive line. He could open up a lot, even if Aaron Donald does get blocks. The other D linemen will be, they will get some hits. So I think you really, obviously, you can't take him one-on-one. You have to go in there and double team him. There's no point. Goldberg says, not to mention you lose your starting running back. Yeah, and that is another thing as well. I forgot who they have back there. I don't know if it's a draft pick or someone I really never heard of, and he didn't play bad. But what you have to really look at is the wide receivers with Robert Woods. That's the main target. Van Jefferson is another guy with some speed downfield. He's got a little bit of speed. He made some pretty good catches. If Goff puts that ball in the right spot, he will catch it. So look for Slay to be on Robert Woods. And Vontae's probably going to be on Van Jefferson. There's a little bit of a height difference there, so I'm looking at that a little bit. Looking at that a little bit closer. Sparks said, honestly, Rams weren't that good versus Dallas. Dallas just played bad. I think they both did play bad. I think it made the Rams look a lot better. But the Rams were going all over with that offense on the Dallas D. It looked pretty bad. They were pretty much getting everything between the pass and the run. So Glitchy says, I hope we get Freeman. I hope we get Freeman too. I hope he comes here. He signs a contract with the Eagles. That'd be a nice a nice 1-2 punch with Miles Sanders, Devonta Freeman, and then you sprinkle a little bit of Corey Clement, a little bit of a Boston Scott in there. Could do some good things. I think Jason Huntley had 2 snaps with us. We picked him up off waivers from the Lions, so that's another player we have to look out for as well because he's known for his speed and size. His small size, but has the really nice jump cut ability. But we didn't get to see much of Jason Huntley in that game. Kobe Bryant says, one thing about our defense, they played so well when your defense could cause turnovers. Washington's offense is terrible, but they kept getting back on the field and caught momentum. They got momentum every time a turnover. Every time there was a turnover, they got momentum. And I understand the frustration with that. Short field advantage, they literally were on the 35 to 40-yard line every time on our side. So it was really hard to get out of that. And what is our defense supposed to do? Our defense is on the field the whole game. And Carson just looked out of it. We didn't look like ourselves, and the play calling was horrific. We're still doing tight end screens. Why are we doing that? When we're 4th and short, why are we loading everybody at the box and making it so obvious? You have all this speed on the outside, and you're not even using it. You're not spreading out an offense on 3rd and 2. Why are you doing that? I understand you want to run it down their throat, but when your quarterback's getting hit a million times, it's just ridiculous. Then you're doing a QB sneak with 3 yards to go. It just makes no sense to me what they're doing there. It just doesn't. Nasty Left Hook says you could stream every NFL game free. Dan Weaver said, I think Darius Slay is a top 5 corner. 100%, man. I agree, Daniel. I agree all the way. Matt Weeks, I like the way Rieger looked, honestly. And Rieger only got targeted, twice that game? I mean, it was bad. I mean, we couldn't get the ball to our first-round pick. I mean, that one where he went on a go route to, past Darby, I mean, that was fantastic. And that's only a sample of what we're given. He could burn more than that, too, because I definitely saw that he was trying to get by some people to get upfield, but Jalen Reagor is going to be nasty in this league. It's going to be fantastic. And then Carson Wentz misses him on another go route, going downfield, beat the whole defense, and would have been a touchdown. And that's a hard catch to actually get when it's right over your head like that, upside down. So it's you got to look all the way up. So that was a hard catch. And Jalen Reagor said on that the catch, he slowed down a little bit, which I don't know if that was just to cover Carson's butt, but I don't know what the case is. Lane D says, I thought it was Trey Thomas for a second. Dronic says, go live during the game tomorrow with Philly 500. Yeah, we're going to be doing some more stuff. They're going to be doing some more collabs with the guys soon. Showing off 215's Cowboys would have to outscore the Falcons. Falcons have a good chance to win. I'm not saying that. I have the Cowboys winning, but We'll see what happens. Alex Hans, DJX getting more snaps this week. I hope so, but I really hope Doug is not just being cautious with him all year. Like, the thing is, he needs to be in the game 100% every single game. We can't take him out. He only had 54% of the snaps, 52%, something like that. I mean, that's ridiculous to do that. I mean, I know they want to incorporate some other receivers on this team. You know, John Hightower got in the game a few times, and, you know, obviously he had that one drop on the slant pass, but Carson was missing Jalen Reagor at the end of the half. He missed. Greg Ward was fantastic on third downs. Obviously, we didn't have enough third downs to do it, to get passes in because we were getting pretty much belted by that Washington football team defensive line. But he missed Greg Ward on the slant. It looked bad. It just did not look good. It wasn't looking good for this team offensively. We didn't see enough to showcase what this offense could do because of just how sloppy it was and just these injuries and everywhere where it's going. Kobe Bryant, JR24 is Joey. The best move, since I don't want to risk putting Herbig in there early with Aaron Donald, is just to put Driscoll at right guard, which he did play in college. Lane is back, so he should do exceptionally well. I think Lane will do fine. Saw some video of him actually this morning of him, going 100% full on the field. Like, it was like a scrimmage out there today, or yesterday, I should say. I think I understand what you're saying to put him at right guard. Driscoll did play that at Auburn. But, I mean, I don't mind. I think Herbig didn't do a bad job. I just think he just needs more reps. I think more of it was mental mistakes with Herbig and Jack Driscoll. There was no running back protection. There was nothing, no one to pick up blitzes. I mean, there were plays that were a linebacker just got free and just tackled Wentz. And Wentz does the same move he does every time before he gets tackled. He puts his body low, which all these defenses know how to tackle Wentz now because, if you tackle Wentz high, Wentz is going to get away. If you tackle him low, you got him. Deshaun Dupree, what's going on, man? Shake Squad up, bro. How you doing, man? Dan Weaver says, if we could stay healthy and actually block, we are a great team. Yes. I think we're going to be very good if they can figure this offense out. Spark says, we ain't going live tomorrow. Plans to stream the Bengals game. He's making post-game vid, though. Yeah, not streaming this week. Hopefully by Bengals week, I'll be streaming. Lady says, don't see nothing. Corey Dabai says, who catches the first touchdown tomorrow? I think it's going to be another day for our tight ends. I think Dallas Goedert or Zach Ertz will get that first touchdown tomorrow. That's what I think. Are you available Friday night? Says Cowboys tackle Collins is out. They lost starting Jarwin for the season. Yeah, Jarwin tore his ACL. So and Smith at Tyron Smith at left tackle. I don't know what's going on. It's going to be a game day decision, obviously, with him. Darius said Amari Hodges for 4 catches. What's up, bro? How you doing, man? DeAndre, come on. Do you think we will be able to control Aaron Donald? I think we can if they just do it the right way. They just got to double team him, and this offense just needs to do their part. Like, just getting Aaron Donald on a double team isn't going to make everything great because of this whole entire defensive line with Leonard Floyd and Michael Brockers. If they don't block those guys, they will get in the backfield and clobber us. I mean, they're productive. It's a productive defensive line. Aaron Donald could take out a lot of guys in one play. He could push guys around and he could be very disruptive in that backfield. He could screw up a lot of things for us. So I'm hoping to God, I'm hoping that we do something there. That's what I'm hoping. Seriously, Eagles should be 2-1 going into the week for San Francisco. Got to get on a roll offensively. The defense is going to be something special. Oh, defense is going to be fantastic. I think they need to be they need to be 2-1 by the time they go to San Francisco. Primetime game Sunday night. Should be very exciting. I'm actually really excited for that game. I don't think the 49ers are what they used to be. George Kittle is not playing, so that's probably going to help a lot. But I really don't care. I just want this team to play well. We have a tough schedule this year, and we need to be on our A game. We really do. Let's see. Eagles are trash. Cowboys will be just fine. We have King Zeke playing at a high level again. And you know what? It's all about Zeke, and Zeke is the prime. The prime. He's the face of that offense. That's what Zeke does, man. That's how it is. And Van Der Esch, yeah, Kenzo Rome says Van Der Esch as well. And Van Der Esch isn't going to be playing either. That defense, the linebacker core without Van Der Esch is nothing. Sean Lee already being out. Jalen Smith is not good. He's not a good linebacker. He just looked when they got injured. He didn't play well. he's a good product guy. Jalen Smith is good with guys around him, but other than that, that's pretty much it. Let's see here. I lost my spot. How did I lose my spot? All right. Sure enough, the no-name team is the only team that took care of business every day. Everybody else, yeah. Unfortunately, man. Unfortunately. Yeah, Zeke, most complete running back in the NFL. I don't think he's the most complete running back. I don't think he's that complete, but I think he could do everything. But I don't think he's that complete. Like I think there's guys, like I think Saquon Barkley could actually be the best. I think Saquon Barkley could actually be the best running back in the division, just because I think he could do so much more. But he's just put in a really bad situation. I think if Saquon Barkley was put in an offense with a good offensive line and, knew how to use him well, I think he would flourish better than any other running back in the league, to be honest with you. Power Stickman, what's up, man? Yeah, Sparks, we lost, but it was a better loss. A better loss? That's so biased, bro. That's so biased. Yo, PD Tatted, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? Sparks. I don't get what a better loss is. A loss is a loss. You still got a loss in the... I don't care if we played well and had a loss. I'd be pissed if we still lost regardless. Oh, another. Why do we always get that one Cowboys fan in here? That's just a total troll. Eales Lara, that's what I was thinking, Sparks. Darius, just search up NFL bite. When stinks. Tyler Stickham, I hope the Eagles win this game. I hope so, bro. Bysure Randall says, yo, Joey, how you doing, bro? We got a collab. We will, man. There have been people asking me to collab with them, and I need to get on some collab soon. But, yeah, we'll definitely hit each other up soon for one. We got to do it. Sacred Eagle say, who do you have the big game receiving-wise? I don't know, man. I think the tight ends will get a lot of yards. It's hard to, I just want this offense to be working out, man. I just need this offense to be on all cylinders, dude. I think Jalen Reagor, I think Greg Ward, I think all these guys could do really well. I think Jalen Reagor could do a really good job and could have more yards than anybody in this offense this week. I think it's possible that could happen. John Lancaster, you beat the Rams by playing aggressive for 4 quarters and not trying to sit on a lead. Well, the Eagles are always aggressive on offense, but I mean they still have to block. This offensive line needs to block. Sparks, I'm glad D-Jox is getting more reps. He should be getting more reps. I mean, that's just a stupid. It's just stupid to even think like if is he getting more reps, he should be having more reps regardless. Gaines said, I just think having Miles back is going to really get the offense going. Miles, top 10 back, huge part of our offense. And I agree with you. I really do agree with you, Gaines, because I had Miles Sanders having over 1,000 yards this year. He still could do it, but he's 100%. He's ready to go. I can't wait to see Miles Sanders on the field tomorrow. Should be fantastic. Deshaun Dupree said, I think ATL going to put Dallas away like some kid toys. Matt and Todd going to have their way with them like a tennis ball. I really hope so, man. I hope so. I think they have what they need on offense to get it done. Jersey Kush says no Cooper Kupp. I think Cooper Kupp is playing. I think Cooper Kupp still from last year till now is one of the best. It's probably the best third down receiver in the league. On third down, he is the best receiver in the league, and Cooper Kupp is just so good, and we have to make sure we're ready for him as well. Gobert's our defense matches up well. I think they do match up well. I think our defense does. Nicole Roby Coleman could work on Cooper Kupp. A lot of good things could happen soon. Let's see. Chaos the Filthy with a super chat, bro. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Chaos the Filthy, if I can get to it. Chaos the Filthy says Barkley won't pass block as he does not like contact when he runs. Yeah, I don't know, man. With Barkley, I see he should be pass block. I mean, especially from Penn State, they pass block a lot over there. I'm just really surprised. I'm just surprised he's not doing more. I mean, he was tackled in the backfield over 7 times in that Monday night game, and it was really embarrassing. So, let's see. Kidding. Hey, Joey Shake's talking about comments that are 30 minutes old. Yeah. Because I'm moving down, I can't read comments in 2 seconds. So, as far as there's a lot of comments. Birds, we should be able to get off Goff a lot tomorrow. I think we can get to Goff. You know, Goff has become more of a runner. He's been in the best shape of his career so far. I mean, his passes are very good, very well. You know, Goff is not. You know, he's like I said, he's moving around the pocket a lot more. But what you're going to see from this Rams offense is pretty much going to be bootleg, play action. I mean, that's pretty much all you see from them. And it's, you know, they want to kind of lean towards these receivers a lot more. So, Eagles say our keys to victory is simple: establish a running game. Wentz has to throw the ball out of bounds more, less taking sacks and triple team. Yeah, got to protect the football. That's the one thing. And he's led all quarterbacks since 2016. He's led all quarterbacks in fumbles, and that's a problem. Wentz just wants to make a big play every time, and he has to not do that. And I'm starting to see that Wentz doesn't have good awareness. I think that's a big problem there. How the cow grows good. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Big Dip says 254 Eagles Nation. Where do you stream the NFL games for free? I have no idea. That I do not know. Josh Knight said that miss by Carson at the end was on Rieger. He let up running. That's what he said. I guess that's what Jalen Reagor said. Darius Hildomari says, I'm Wentz's booty. I've been saying for years actually scares me, and he didn't fail me. He didn't fail me last Sunday. Or he did fail you last Sunday. He looked horrible. I think the more times Carson Wentz gets slugged in this game, or just in general, the more he's going to be inaccurate, and the game just gets worse from that. He just can't get hit a lot in games. He just can't. Are you kidding me? Cowboys for Chiefs 2020 Super Bowl 2 best God, it's like a waste of time to read that. Con Green says we should lock their wide receivers. I think we can too. You take out, Van Jefferson, especially on those go routes, because he got some. Don't put out anything on Van Jefferson, because he gets some good catches in there. He does. He gets some really good catches. Or if the Cowgirls fans heavy drugs, they think they're on the Super Bowl. Eagles say, what I'd be cautious with D-Jax too, dude. Can tear his hammy getting off the couch. Wentz was lobbing those passes up, and there was a couple times D-Jack was open, I think 2 times downfield, and just lobbed the ball up. The pressure is just getting to him. The pressure just gets to him, and that's what happens. John Hernandez, who is your favorite Eagles player right now? My favorite Eagles player on the team? I love Miles Sanders, man. I've been a big Miles Sanders fan ever since he got drafted, and just seeing him get better every game. I think Miles Sanders is one of the true favorites of mine on this team. Duragline Johnson. Does not do. You can watch all games for free. Brandon Graham, good choice. Big Gip. Spark says, I could tell by your poo takes. Maybe Friday night I could tell by how you typing. Lady Steele, hey, what's up? What's going on? Gallup for Ertz makes the trade. Ertz about to leave anyway. Well, Ertz would never go to the Cowboys. That's not happening ever. Ertz would never go to the Cowboys regardless. I wouldn't take Gallup. If I was to take someone, it would be Zach Martin. If I was to take anybody from the Cowboys. Nathan Woolridge says, up, I got here. Remember me. Hopefully we win tomorrow. I do remember him. Hopefully we do. Greg will come in and say, hey, Joe, you guys have a good chance to beat the Rams, but I think Rams take it 27-24. Easily. I mean, look, they could win. We could play the same way we did week 1. It could happen. You never know. I'd rather have Dallas Goedert. He is better, younger, but we need a tight end with Jarwin out for the season. I think, obviously, Dallas Goedert, I wouldn't even, if I was another team that wanted Ertz, if you need Ertz for 1 to 2, maybe 2 years, max, yeah, probably. But as a future piece, no. Eagle Slayers, I think Aaron Donald's stake of no sacks against us ends tomorrow. Don't shoot the messenger. Well, we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. Chaos says, yo, what's going on, Joey? I'm so ready. I'm ready too, man. I'm excited, bro. I'm excited. Spark says, hey, bud, yeah, remember. We all remember. Gregory says, if my Giants lose to the Bears, I think I'm done for the season. They might lose, man. it might happen. It might happen. Trubisky actually didn't play that bad either. Sorry, water break. Trubisky was really good out of the pocket last week. Did really well. Nick Foles didn't beat him out of his job, so I thought he would get beat. Nathan says, I think we do win 24-18. We'll see what happens, man. Cats filthy, man. I hope Hargrave is healthy the rest of the way. I hope so, too, man. Big piece to our defense. Javon Hargrave, fantastic. 6th highest paid defensive tackle in the league. That's what you got to remember with him. So I think he will get in the backfield, do some nice things. Who are you going to double team? I don't know what their game plan is for Javon Hargrave, and Fletcher Cox should be fantastic. Malik Jackson had a really good game last week. Was really happy with Malik Jackson, what he was doing on the field. Sonic 2, the Cowboy defense garbage. The fact that Van Der Esch is injured shows me that Dallas is worse without him, and that is true. That is true. Let's see. At least you ain't delusional like Cowboys fans. Oh, Gregory's not delusional. I remember when me and Gregory first met. I remember we were talking crap to each other a long time ago. Eagle Slayers, I'm going to go with 3. Chaos says Barkley is soft. I don't know, man. I don't think Barkley is soft. I mean, Tiki Barber had a lot of bad things to say about him. So it's been kind of crazy over there. Rigo says, will Jalen Reagor have a touchdown? Yes, he will. I believe he will have a touchdown. Nathan says, I think Reagor will catch the first touchdown. Awesome. John says, how can J.J. Arcega-Whiteside help this team? Is it time to cut your losses with him? They're not going to get rid of him this year. I mean, it's just going into his second year. He was on the field 28 times for the first game and didn't get targeted once. I think for one of those, I think for that touchdown to Zach Ertz, I think it was meant for Dallas Goedert on that play, but they found Zach Ertz wide open in the end zone. So I think we need to see what he could do. And the thing is, if they're not throwing to him after this year, they just can get rid of him at this point. I don't know. Barkley could block me, worst blocking running back. That's what everyone's saying about Saquon Barkley. He just can't block. Eagle says Barkley is a lot of things. Soft is not one of them. Sparks, I wonder who Ramsey will cover tomorrow. I'm thinking, I don't know. This is the perfect game to have Reagor and Deshaun on the other side because I don't know. I'm thinking that he will go. I'm not sure. This is like a pick your poison type thing with him. I don't know what they're going to do. Deshaun, I think he covered Deshaun. Okay. Gregory said try to be realistic as possible. Eagles Company 992 says Doug needs Carson to roll out more and get the ball out quicker. Yeah. And the thing is, Carson looks so slow motion throwing the football. Like, I'm watching all these games. I'm watching the Cowboys. I'm watching Drew Haskins. I'm watching all these guys throw the football, and they're very quick. Goff is throwing the football pretty quick. You know what I mean? Like, Carson has this slow motion going to his throw. He makes it – this is probably why he got picked off because he made it so damn obvious in this game. It's just taking too long to throw the football, even when he has – I mean, it's just crazy at this point. Hargrave is going to eat. Nasty left hook. I hope he does, man. I'm excited to make his debut tomorrow. Big Gip 254, Eagles Nation. Anybody streaming the game tomorrow? Cats Filthy. He is soft, won't run block. He does not like contact. Damn. No one likes Saquon. Master P.I. says, what's good, Joe? Eagles Nation, where y'all at? Yo, Master P, what's going on, bro? Sparks says, I timed him out. Austin Sports, watch full team 1 versus Eagles. Good game. Yeah, it was a good game, man. It was a bad game for us, but, man, like it was very easy for the Washington football team to capitalize on our mistakes, and they did every time. Go Bird says, sorry, it's getting tense for us Eagles fans. This is one of the tougher starts to a season I can remember. It is. We usually don't lose our first game of seasons. We usually do very well, and we just gave that win away. We just gave it away, up 17-0, and we just gave it away, and that's just what happened. Doug didn't make any changes at all. Doug made no changes to this offense, nothing. He kept everything the same. Even at a halftime, I saw no difference, nothing. DeAndre Clement says, is it just me or do I think our schedule's too hard? It's not. It's a hard schedule. It's not, but we want it to be that way. We want to face good teams, you know. Like the Steelers are another team that's not really that good on this schedule, but we have the Ravens, we have the Seahawks, we have the Saints. I want it to be hard because then it's going to give us a little bit of a reminder like what our team's all about and how hard they're going to push this year to get to the playoffs, you know what I mean? Sacred Eagle, I'll be streaming. You guys go to Sacred Eagle stream, man, for that stream. Sam Fleming said the Cowboys have an easier schedule, yet we'll win the division. Yeah. I hope Carson gets the ball out of his hands quick. I want to see a lot of slant screens and rollouts, bootlegs, and everything to get Carson on the move. man, he can't take that much more sacks. No, he can't, because it's gonna tell you about time. The time is ticking for him right now. Time is ticking for him right now. Eagle says he can work on it. Big Gib 254 says Sacred Eagle. What website? No, he's gonna be probably streaming from his channel most likely. Eagle Slayer, and that's coming from a Giants hater. Miss Personality, you shouldn't block people for no reason. Tyler Stigler says, can Joshua be improving this year? Oh, 100%, man. I think he really did show it. I think he really showed it in that game, in that first game. I think his explosiveness and getting to the quarterback is all we really need him to do as a rotational guy. Could Joshua actually be that guy that took, a Brandon Graham approach to the game, after like 3 to 4 years and just become absolutely fantastic? You know what I mean? Like, he was a monster in college. Obviously, he dealt with small injury. And he just progressively got up there and did a really good job. And Jim Schwartz has praised him like crazy, think that he's going to be very, very productive this year in this defensive group. Derek Barnett comes back. I don't know if he's coming back this week. I don't think so, but I'm not sure. Derek Barnett is, we picked up his fifth-year option, so we just need to see what happens with him as well, because defensive end with Brandon Graham leaving after next year, we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what's going to happen right now with him. So we're just going to have to see, and we're going to have to find out what's going on. So, we have a super chat from Joseph Vega. Thanks for that super chat, bro. The Eagles' biggest challenge is Aaron Donald, but the Eagles will look very good, completely different from last week. We will win by 14 or more this week. They can't look any worse than that, Joe. They really can't look any worse than that. I mean, at this point, they just need to put their head. They have to keep their heads up, and they just have to play. It's literally impossible to play even worse this game. It really is. It really is. But offense needs to get a rhythm, man. I'm not worried about this defense too much. Eagles said, and that's coming from Eagles Company 9-2 says defense will have a test tomorrow with the Rams offense. It's definitely going to be a test. I think it's a good test because they're not the greatest team. They're not the worst team, but they're productive, and they got some good players. So, Gopher said he doesn't like contact. Everybody hates Saquon Barkley's blocking. Let's see. George Clemente said, Gregory Clemente says, Barkley needs to be played better. I know our O-line sucked run blocking out as best running back in football. You need to do better. I didn't think the Giants were going to look that bad. I mean, I didn't think they were – they didn't look bad, but they didn't look really good either. That offensive line was not good. I can't say if it's probably better than ours right now. They probably played better than ours right now. KBS says, Barkley is a pretty boy. He don't like contact. Games 50. Have you not watched Saquon's highlights? He definitely can handle contact. One of the most powerful backs in the league. Definitely agree. He's the most complete back. I think he is. That's just me. But anyone disagrees, it is what it is. But I think he's just put in a really bad situation right now. He's already wasting a year and a half of his career right now. So, Cats says the Eagles hater. Sparks, don't spam your time for 300 seconds. Yeah, no blocking on here. Bacon, what's going on, bro? Hope you're having a good night tonight. Hope you're having a good night, dude. What's up, man? I'm an Eagles hater. I don't know. He should have a wrench. I don't know why. Just for now, Zeke offensive line was atrocious, ranked third worst last week. He's still 8. Give me Zeke over Barkley any day of the week and twice on Sundays. Well, obviously Zeke is playing well with that off. The offensive line for the Cowboys played better than the Giants and the Eagles offensive line, so that's definite. Thank you for the respect on Barkley. Sanders is a beast of his own. Wanted him Barkley backup really bad. Who's Barkley's backup? Gallman? Is Gallman the backup? And he's been on the team for a few years, right? A couple of years. I don't think Gallman is horrible. He doesn't have some special running ability, but I think his vision's okay. Sparks, there's no denying Barkley is a beast. Alex Sammy joining late. What's up, Shakes and Bird Gang? Alex, what's going on, man? Hope you're having a good night tonight. Bacon says Sparks do account. Oh, new account. Okay, Sparks. Alex, how you doing? Bacon says, I got my new phone. Couldn't recover the old one. Match PS says, also another keys to beat the Rams are offensive line to shut down, lock down their defense, especially to double team Aaron Donald. And that's the most important thing. Aaron Donald is the most important thing to block in this game. This player is, you saw him what he did to the Cowboys, and they were, They got beat up pretty bad. They got beat up pretty bad. So there's 56 people in the chat, guys. You guys haven't subscribed to the channel. Please subscribe. You guys are due. We usually go over news for the Eagles and everything every day. Going to be doing my reaction to the game tomorrow, obviously after the game, post-game reaction. But we're going to be doing some collabs and different things. You haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. We're going to be doing a lot more things in the coming weeks. If you guys haven't, hit a like on this video. Really push the content out there. Much appreciated you guys do that. Really pushes everything out. So I haven't checked the memberships down in the description below. Hit that join button if you guys have not. I'm going to be doing some good things with that as well. Adding some more things soon. Jonathan said, how many touchdowns we have tomorrow? I'm hoping we have like I hope we have like at least 4 touchdowns tomorrow. I'm hoping. Alex says, we should have never got rid of Howard. I miss Jordan Howard, and I know he didn't want to leave. He really didn't want to leave at all. He really didn't, but it is what it is. It happens. Eales says, Gregory, I hate the Giants, but yeah, I like Saquon. He's the type of dude who's cut from a different cloth, won't back down from a challenge. He's not perfect, though. Gregory says, Trubisky played bad for 3 quarters. Only reason he won because Lions going Lions. That drop pass from the running back in the end zone, and that was kind of what did it. Kobe Bryant says the thing about our injuries right now is that everyone is actually fighting to get healthy. Players like Sweat and Driscoll have a possibility to break out. It gives other players a possibility to break out, like you said. Just like sometimes injuries are a blessing in disguise. You know, in 2017 when Darren Sproles got hurt, you know, Corey Clement came in there, and you know, we didn't know what we found out what Corey Clement did the whole season. I mean, you know what I mean? You never know at this point. Sometimes injuries are a blessing because you get to see the younger guys play and see what they're all about. Power Stigma said, I'm so excited about our O-line. I know, dude. I'm the same way. My anxiety is high on this offensive line. Going to be looking really closely at it. Obviously, we're going to find out. Spark says, tomorrow I feel like we will either dominate or get dominated. Yes. I think it's one or the other. Mr. President says, I like Gallup even over Cooper. Kid has a lot of upside, and Cowboys probably won't be able to pay Gallup. You guys probably won't pay Ertz. No, not going to pay Ertz at all. I don't believe it. And I've been telling people we're not going to do it. Dallas Goedert's the future of this team. Alex Samuel, Cast Filthy. Damn, I just love that handle. It would drop a bad rap single just to use that name. Bacon says, how is Barkley soft? I don't know. Jersey Boy, it will be a close game, but we'll put up 28-24. Carson bounces back. Sanders has a solid game. I hope so. Okay, business 28-21 Eagles win by 1 final score. Okay. Gregor Clemente says, Barkley needs to learn to be more of a north and south runner, push hard through the holes, not too much trying to go side to side. That's what I'm saying, Grizz. I think K-Biz says, I think with the first game Bad Wentz has had in a while since taking us to the playoffs. But then again, it was the offense's fault. It was the offense's fault, the play calling's fault. It was Doug's fault. These offensive assistants, just how they were playing everything. It just looked really bad, didn't look too good. Alex Amos, give JJ a chance, please. He's another young Alshon Jeffries. That one he molded his game after, and besides, he's from Inman, South Carolina, just 30 minutes from me. Look, it's only guys. We're flipping out because it was over one game, but one game that looked way too bad than it should have looked. I mean, look, I can understand if we played half and half. You know what I mean? It was the tale of 2 halves. I mean, that was it. Pretty much not even the tale of 2 halves. I don't know why people were calling it that. It was pretty much like the Eagles pretty much played good one quarter, and they screwed up the rest of the game and gave it away. And that was just how it went. And it was just really bad. It wasn't good. It wasn't good at all. Sam Fleming says, yeah, Ramsey will probably be Djax when he's in, then Rager when he isn't. Yeah, most likely. Jeffrey's not playing. Alshon Jeffrey's, I don't know what's going to happen when he comes back. Like, what? Are you going to not give snaps to Jalen Rager? I mean, what's going to happen when he comes back? I think they should try to trade him at the deadline, honestly. They should. They should try to trade him at the deadline and just get him out of here, get his salary out of here, and just get him out of here. I don't even want a draft pick. I don't care about a draft pick. Just get him out of here. Matt Piat's a big play slave versus Cooper Kupp. We're going to see what happens, what they're going to do with some of these guys. I don't know what they're doing with Robert Woods in this offense, but if I could really say, you could see Avonte Maddox on Robert Woods, but do they trust it? I don't really know. You could put Slay because Jim Schwartz has mentioned putting Slay in the slot quarter position and the nickel spot. They could put him there. All these corners need to know inside and outside, so I could definitely see that happening. So we're just gonna have to see. Mr. President, Barkley already injured, second season. Zeke is no durable, never missed games. Barkley is bigger and stronger, but he doesn't play that way. Zeke plays like a power back, is the best blocking running back in the NFL. Sam Hover says your vids have gotten a lot better. Appreciate it, man. It's been a long road. It's been a long road to make the videos look better and do a good job there. So appreciate it, man, with the compliment there, man. At least, when people notice that, it's nice to hear. Tyler says, Alex Samuel, what happened? Let's see, Sparks, are you streaming on Red Wolves again after stream? Yeah, tonight. Probably by like 10, a little over 10 o'clock probably. I'm going to get food first and then probably going to be doing that. Matt Piazza says front four, Brandon Graham, Fletcher Cox, Javon Hargrave, Malik Jackson. And they might move. You're probably right, Matt Piazza. They might move Malik Jackson to the defensive end. It might actually happen, so don't be surprised. Carl Castillo says, I don't know why Carson didn't just throw the ball away when the pocket collapsed and there was nobody open. Yeah, and you know what? Like even that last play on that fumble, like in the fourth quarter, when Carson was getting literally, he would look like he was going to throw it away. He kept the ball, and as soon as he was getting tackled and the defender's arms were under his armpits and he had the ball like this, and he was just like, I don't know what this guy's doing. I really don't. Like I made that video about Carson Wentz. And people were mad over it. People were really pissed over it. Like, and it's the truth. Like, he's not looking good. Like, even from this game, like, blame it on the offensive line. But when he's had time to throw the ball, it hasn't looked great. It hasn't looked mint at all. Sam Hover says, nice Vitae. It's not a Vitae jersey. It's my name. I could show you, but it has my YouTube name on the back of it. So, yes, it's not a Vitae jersey. Tyler Sleepy said, I thought you were correcting my misspelling. No worries. Mr. Personality, who was more important to the success of the Patriots, Tom Brady or Belichick? I think Belichick was. I think it goes in both ways for both of those guys. But I think Belichick's system, the way the front office knows how to save cap, not spend a lot of money, and it can still be very conservative in their play calling, and just the way they could plug in guys and they could be successful with the Patriots. I think it more comes from Belichick and the system, but having the perfect quarterback in Tom Brady was good for them, obviously. So, big play, Slay. What's up, bro? I say we run the ball a lot, run bootlegs, but don't throw much after the game like that. I think they just need to go by the game plan and just see what happens. We just see what happens after that, guys. We literally have to get this offense rolling. We need to do that because this blocking, I mean, Carson, the blocking, the play predictions is where it was pissing me off the most. Probably where it was pissing me off the most because honestly, at this point, what were you doing out there, Doug? Like, where? And then since we have speed, they were just having Carson just throw it nonstop downfield so inaccurately, just looking so horrible. They need to get some balance. And like I said, they need to run the football. And you guys have said it too. They need to run the football. They need to run the football to get this pass game going. Miles Sanders is just another weapon on the field because, number one, Miles Sanders is a dual threat back. Miles Sanders can go out for passes. Miles Sanders could do anything on the field. So that just puts more pressure on him. You spread that defense out. You have Miles Sanders going out to, for a pass, or he goes out in the flat, and you pass the ball to him, you have a really good chance to get some big chunk yards out of Miles Sanders and what he does on the field. That's what I'm saying. Like, having Miles Sanders back is huge. This week. Michael Rivera, what's going on, bro? Alex says, hell, I wish Carson could just throw it away. I wish he could. Tyler Jacob says, you're welcome. Rocket Roadrunner 1600 says Joe Burrow and second week Baker Mayfield made Wentz look terrible. He's fifth-year vet. I'm not cutting him any more slack. 100% correct. Burrow looked great, even though the offensive line played horrible, and he still looked great. Still lost the game, but still looked good. And Baker Mayfield was very good outside of the pocket. Fantastic, throwing the ball accurately. We don't look normal. We don't look like a football team. Why are we the only team that looks like we don't know how? We just had no offseason. We looked like we did not practice all offseason. That's what we looked like, period. That's what we looked like. I mean, that's horrible. That's just why the hell did we even go into this game? Look, I was very comfortable. After seeing that first quarter, I was like, damn, this is going to be nice. I'm like, the offense is rolling. I can't wait to see these. And we were just using tight ends most of that first quarter, and I was like real happy about it. And then seeing what the hell we were doing, the play calling, the tight end screens, like, why are we doing this? The Washington football team, they were smelling that screen pass. I mean, they smelt it every single time it came to them. I mean, those defensive ends did not get fooled on the screen pass. They literally dropped back in coverage. I mean, it was just ridiculous at one point. But Carson, he needs to get his stuff together. And Doug, man, I'm glad the pressure is on Doug this year. It's going to be on Doug. If the Eagles go 0-2, it's not going to look good. It's not going to look good. If the Eagles go 0-3, I would worry about who is calling these plays. It depends what happens. It just depends. How much of it is Carson? How much of it? I'm not. It's not going to be the receivers, guys. It's not going to be the receivers because we have receivers. It's going to be Carson or Doug or both. And that's what's going to happen. I don't like Doug, in my opinion, guys. You want to hear the truth? I think Doug needs an OC. Doug is like Mr. I want it all for myself, and that's what he wants. He wants to make the play calling. He wants to pick his own guys. That's what he wants. And I can't stand that. I just can't stand it anymore. Ridiculous. Sorry, this super chat never came up. I'm very sorry about that. StreamYard is really bad, so I appreciate it. Mr. Personality with a super chat, just appreciate it, man. Just sent you $2 on the other account, but mods hit me. Oh, that's why. Okay, hey, bro, I appreciate it, man. Much appreciated, dude. Always giving your takes and doing some good things. So I appreciate the super chat, and thank you very much, man. Now I got to find my old spot now because I have no idea. Let's see. Big Gift says, Doug owns McVay. He will do well tomorrow. We will definitely bounce back tomorrow. Praying to God we do, man. Praying to God we do. Joseph Vega said, with Lane Johnson coming back, that will make a big difference. It's going to make a big difference, but I'm telling you right now, if his leg starts going, obviously if his ankle starts hurting him, he's going to leave the game. But Lane Johnson coming back is huge. You know, having Nate Herbig there will probably benefit Nate Herbig a lot to be between Kelsey and Lane Johnson, so we'll see what happens. Michael Rivera, Alfonso Smith back at it again. You're not going to drop that, are you? You're not going to drop that. Eagle Slayer says, Wayne Gallman, yeah, he's okay. Tyler said, what happened to Matt Pryor? I don't know what happened. That's another question. What happened to Matt Pryor? Because I thought Doug was really excited. That's why I don't believe anything that Doug says because he bullshits everybody. He does. And I don't know why. I really don't know why at this point. Let's see. Tyler says, I have no idea. Matt Pryor on the right side. I was like, okay, Matt Pryor's going to come in. When I saw the report that came out right before the game, it said Jack Driscoll starting at right tackle. I was like, oh my God, what are they doing? I have no idea what they're doing. It's kind of crazy right now. Hold on, guys. I don't know. I'm lost. Tori Martinez, what's going on, man, with the super chat? Thank you very much, bro. I doubt we win. I'm a big Carson fan, but I need to see more. He's holding on the ball way too much, trying to do too much. And that is true, man. He's holding on to the ball way too much. I mean, it's like, if that was me, I mean, it's either his awareness is really bad, his awareness is, like, really, really bad, or I don't know. Or he just is trying to make a bit. He can't do that. He did that on a play where we were on the other side of the field, and then he takes a long sack where we could have been in field goal range, and then we have to kick a 52-yarder. Jake Elliott, oh my God, man. I'm telling you, like, there was no competition with Jake Elliott at all, and he misses a 52-yarder. I mean, every time he kicks the ball, I'm nervous. Every time he kicks the ball, I'm always nervous, all the time. All the time. Sonic 2, well, I thought the Eagles were bad in week on. Geez, I didn't know the New York Giants were that bad. Well, they looked better. Honestly, every team looked better than the Eagles. Every team looked better. The Giants looked better, but still looked bad. You know what I mean? Harlem Cowboy, what's up? I can't believe that week 2 was already huge in the division. Well, I mean, it's 1 week. You can't even if all the teams won in the first week, it doesn't even matter really because it's 1 week. It's not week 6, 7. You know what I mean? We're not getting to that point yet, but yeah, we're already at week 2 now. So Sparks. Also, if you haven't liked, please do help so more than you can imagine. 81 people in the chat, guys. You guys haven't subscribed to the channel. It's Eagles news every day. Collabs, roundtables, everything's going to be coming to the channel soon. Uploading videos every day about the Eagles and doing, really sticking to what I've been doing. If you guys haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. You won't be, disappointed. So, been doing this a while. So, if you guys haven't hit that like button, please hit the like button on this video. It really does help push that content out there. Much appreciated, guys. If you guys haven't checked the Shake Squad Army memberships down below in the description, press that join button and join the Shake Squad Army. Much appreciated from everybody being here tonight. Awesome in sports. Do you think the Falcons are going to win against the Cowboys? They have a chance. I have the Cowboys winning, but I think they definitely have a chance. Depending on these injuries and how much it's going to affect the Cowboys with Van Der Esch and Sean Lee not being there. Tyron Smith is a game-time decision. La'el Collins is missing time. They lost their backup swing tackle. And Blake Jarwin, the tight end, tore his ACL. So they got some injuries to come over right now. Sam Fleming says Carson needs to get the ball out of his hands, even if it means throwing it to OB. Don't allow that D-line to establish momentum. Lean on our defense. Take what's there on offense. And I think they should. They got to take what's there, and they need to run with it. They need to get the run game is going to be so important this week with Miles Sanders coming back. Not only to run with the football, but Miles Sanders being another target as well. So they need to get this rolling with this offense. They really do. Tyler Stigum says, is Anthony Rush still on the roster? I don't think he is. Anthony Rush was good last year. He got in the backfield a lot last year. A practice squad defensive end, I think, or I think it was defensive end. I'm not sure. Alex Hammond, Tyler Stigum, yeah, I agree. He's been a disappointment. Alex Hammond, I wish we had Tanja Harding and the steel pipe on our team. Emmanuel Garner says, all we got to do tomorrow is just win, babe. That's all. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Gregory says not anymore. He's down the depth charts. Currently, Dion Lewis. Gallman just fumbles too much. Okay. Yo, Nick, what's going on, bro? Hope you're having a good night, bro. My Rivera, I like how Eagles blow a 70-point lead, so inspirational deep down inside. I'm saying Philly needs Alfonso Smith. Oh, God. Eagles Slayer, I thought he was on the Titans. Alex Amos says, Tyler Stigman, I really thought he was going to be something special. He talked about Pryor's measurements when he got drafted. He even responded on my Twitter of encouragement. Master P. Dot says, y'all want to see me give out nicknames of the Eagles players? Type MP. It's been we made Alex. It's a meme we made Alex. Sparks MP, do your worst P. Dot. Are you kidding? Friday night with the. Did I read this already? I don't know if I read this, but thank you for the super chat, bro. Matt Piazza says, J.R. Hargrave, a.k.a. the Grave Digger. That's his nickname, bro. Spark says, that's not why I blocked you. Alex Hammond says, Tyler Stephen, I feel like we need to do something before Cox retires. I mean, he's almost 10-year veteran. Yeah, I mean, I think, Hargrave will be the future of this team, but they'll definitely be drafting more D linemen. You can't get enough of D line. Kobe Bryant says, I hope Miles Sanders gets back to his usual self, exhaust that D line. That's our best chance of winning. That can run game. Aaron Donald not being effective as much. Yeah, you use that run game, throw to Miles Sanders, you use him to the outside, tire him out, and that is true, man. Tire him out. Awesome in Sports says, how are you doing today? I'm doing great. Man. Match Piazza Brandon Graham, a.k.a. Big Graham Cracker. Bobby Murray says, hopefully Wentz doesn't have another meltdown tomorrow. I know. Trust me. I'm hoping to God. Anyone got D-Jacks on their fantasy active? Start Rieger. I haven't done fantasy in so long. Throwing Dots says, I don't think you guys understand that you can't throw the ball away in the pocket without intentional grounding. Oh, boy. Kevin Wallace says, I know it might be early, but I think they should try out Jalen Hurts. No. Brandon Chambers says, there are definitely some errant throws, but both picks were on comeback hitch routes. On rookies, once they understand they got to come back to the ball, those picks don't happen. Those picks looked very, I'm telling you, Carson was looking. The problem is the chemistry between the receivers on those comebacks, on those little comeback routes, they weren't fully developed yet because that corner was already sitting there, so you're probably right on that. And it looked too easy, and it was in the same spot on 2 plays. I mean, Fabian Monroe, they just did a good job. And they were down they were down their best corner. You know what I mean? They were down their best corner. Ronald Darby was just there with Fabian Moreau, and they looked like Pro Bowlers. I mean, that's just how it went. Eagle Slayer, moving on from Cox a couple of years would be a tough business decision for sure. Definitely. Infamous 2K, I think we are in favor, TMR. Matt P. I thought your car, put him in a hot box. What? Brian Balio says Cedric Thornton's jersey. No, it is my jersey. It's my jersey. It's not Cedric Thornton. You guys are trying hard. It's my jersey with my YouTube name on it. Matt P. Malik Jackson, a.k.a. Mr. Action. Park says Carson Wentz, a.k.a. fumble, then make a huge play, then fumble some more. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what's going on there, bro. John Fisher, who would you win in a fight, Dave Spadaro or Dave Zangaro? Oh. Probably Spadaro. Dave Zangaro looks like a little nerd. I think Spadaro would give it to him. That's a good question. I've never had that question before, but it was good. Eagles Avalanche says Carson can be riled when he loses his poise, which causes him to struggle with accuracy, decision-making, thinking on his feet. 100%. I think the more times Carson Wentz gets hit, and I've said it a million times, the more he gets slugged in a football game, the worse he gets and starts to lose it. And he lost it pretty bad. Trevon Gee says, good luck tomorrow, but we winning 28-13. I don't think y'all have the weapons outside to move the ball against our defense. We definitely have the weapons to move the ball around. If you know the Eagles roster, please let me know because I think we have weapons on the outside. I don't know. I think you guys are looking too far into why because our receivers didn't get the ball all day. Obviously, our offensive line didn't do great, and Carson Wentz just couldn't. And when he had time to throw, Carson Wentz had a bad game, and the play calling was horrible. So it's not our receivers. Way further than a receiver problem. Obviously, I think draft is better. Fletcher Cox replacement could happen. Infamous 2K. If we run the ball, our passing will be a lot better because the defense won't know who to guard. Yeah, if you need to bring a balance to the offense, and that's what the Eagles didn't do. Shane Fuser says, "Listen, the Eagles win tomorrow. End of story." Matt Piazza says, "Joshua, aka sweat blood." I like that. Sam Fleming says, to be honest, in certain situations, I want to be predictable. I want a power back that can pick up first downs on short yardage, no matter who's out there. That kind of thing is demoralizing. I think getting another running back next week is going to be a very big decision and what they're going to do. And Devonta Freeman is there, so I'm going to see what they do with that and see what happens. Alex Samuels, good night, guys. You spine meds are kicking in. God bless y'all. Peace. Hey, Alex, have a good night, man. Hope you sleep well. K-Biz, it looks like they threw the game away 3D passes back-to-back. I think Doug Pearson wasn't prepared and should stop play calling. I think Doug needs an OC. I think he does. I don't think he could do this all alone. And if these offensive assistants are giving him how to use these players and whatever they're doing, is it really working? Is Doug saying, no, I don't think we should do that? Is he just, obviously, I know it's very, like, the Eagles organization is very, everyone can get their word, and it's no dictatorship. And there's no dictatorship there. But we'll see. Philly girl, what's going on? How you doing? Michael Vera, Chicken Nugget, a.k.a. Alfonso. God, Shane Peters says the Cowboys are going to win tomorrow, unfortunately. They might win. Go Birds, not cut him any slack. Did any of those two, Burrow or Mayfield, have 3 starting linemen out? Damn, that's crazy. That's nuts. Match Piazza says Hassan Ridgeway, a.k.a. Hassan Chop. What? Eagles Slayer 95. Wentz still making rookie mistakes. Then the problem, and he hasn't improved on them. No, he hasn't. He's been almost the same. I mean, not the same, but 17 is a while now. It's been a while, guys. Philly Talk Podcast, what's going on, bro? Hope you're having a good night tonight. Was checking your stream out today with that Rams fan. If you guys haven't checked out Philly Talk Podcast, check him out. Subscribe to his channel. All the love for him and his success on YouTube and what he's been doing. He's been doing a very good job with everything. So thank you very much for dropping in. Go Bird says, just like last year, Wentz had pedestrian receivers. Now we have pedestrian O-linemen, and that is true. Payat says, T.Y. McGill, a.k.a. Johnny McGill. T.Y. McGill had a sack in this game. That's a practice squad D lineman that moved up to the active roster, had his first sack, and I'm glad he actually put some work in for this defense. So not bad. Sparks, none of the mods hid you. Mark White, I heard BGN Coach Pearson calling a good game. It's Carson going for long shots. How many times Doug has to say Carson has to trust the offense? Yes. Tyler Stiglitz says, hi, the Philly Talk Podcast. Sox, if the Eagles go 0-7, fire Doug Pearson. Fire. Yeah, if the Eagles actually go 0-7, yeah, it's time. It's if that actually happens, yes, that's what's gonna happen. Unfortunately, Mr. President, yes, you did spark. Stop blocking geek and grow up. Bob Murphy, I think Doug needs a QB that isn't stubborn, runs his offense. I don't know if Carson's being stubborn. I don't even know if that's really true, but Carson Wentz needs to, like he said, like Doug said, on the radio said, to trust in the offense and not do everything his own. The offense will work for you. Howie Roseman put these pieces around you. Just let it flow. You know what I mean? Trevon G, honestly, where do you feel like our team is better? Like your team is better than ours? I think our defense is very underrated. I think we have one of the best defenses. I think per yardage wise, I think the Eagles had the best, the number one defense in yardage wise. I think where we're going here, I just think it's so early because it's only going to week 2. The week 1 game is such a toss-up game because we're coming off of an offseason with so much uncertainty, with no preseason games, no time to develop, and there's just so much that goes into it. I think there are some good names on that defense for the Rams. I do like the defensive line for the Rams. I like Aaron Donald with Brockers and getting some guys in that D line really is. I think the D line is good. I think it's productive. Obviously with Aaron Donald there, of course, but I think as a whole they're a very good defensive line. Jalen Ramsey is going to be very aggressive, puts his hands on guys, does really good. I don't think Jalen Ramsey is playing as great as he was with like he was with the Jaguars, but I mean we're just gonna have to see down the line. Got a lot of money. I think the Eagles could take advantage. If the blocking is right, I think the Eagles could take advantage of the defense and do some quick things with what they have on the outside. So we'll just have to see. We'll have to see. Kobe Bryant says, Joey, what do you think of Driscoll playing right guard? He played in college. Him and Lane would probably solidify the right side. I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. I mean, it just depends if they want to give him it. You know what I mean? But we'll see what happens. Sparks says, we won't go 0-7. I'll bet my life. Preston Dizzy, how do you feel about Kevon Wallace? I think he should be starting. I don't know. Obviously, Will Parks being gone. I mean, I would think Marcus Epps is getting a lot of reps right now. Is obviously, I think, playing better than Kevon Wallace. I think Kevon Wallace maybe needs more time, or maybe he needs more of an opportunity. I don't really know. I mean, the depth chart before the first game, I saw Marcus Epps was ahead of Kevon Wallace since Will Parks is out till probably he's probably be out for another 4 to 5 weeks. That's what it sounds like. I don't know, but we'll see. We haven't even got Quez Watkins back yet. He'll be back by week 3 or more than that. Don't know. Merce House, you don't block because I like Cowboys. That's cringe. Oh, lost my spot. Hold on. Mod abuse. Sam Fleming, if Johnson has to go out, I'd rather have Driscoll at right tackle, Mulata at right guard. That is if they refuse to play prior. No, it is right. I mean, I saw Mulata going at right tackle. I didn't really know what I was seeing from him. He hasn't had any reps. It was good practice. He had some blocks here and there, but I just want to throw these young guys in there. I would love to throw these young guys in there. It's nice to see them play. But to lose like that to lose like that is just not, it's not good. It's just not good at the end of the day. But I thought I saw some good things from Nate Herbig. Jack Driscoll, I saw a lot of good things. Brandon Graham even said about Jack Driscoll during training camp, said, man, he looks, he could block me. He gets his hands on you and he's really good and he pushes you out of the way. And, Jack Driscoll could be something special. You never know. I think we got a gem in Jack Driscoll, and maybe Nate Herbig is going to be that swing guy for us at guard. You never know at this point. So a lot of promise there. Sparks, no one blocked. You realize Joe could see a mod blocks. You could stop lying. Maryland Eagle says, I'm just worried if we lose tomorrow, we could be a dumpster fire this year, hoping that's not the case. I'm hoping to God it's not, but I if I don't see the Eagles put up this much of a fight tomorrow, there's going to be some hell to pay. Matt P. Vontae Max, Maddox, the FedEx. Let's see. Ark Ullman says, what's wrong with the Eagles show up in the first quarter, then disappear, then show up late in the fourth? This is a pattern, dude. And that's how it is. Even at the end of the fourth quarter, they barely showed up. I think the Washington football team really eased up on us because we did a fast-paced offense. We did like a 2-minute offense at the end of the game, and we were getting some passes, but they weren't getting the first downs. They were like short passes, but they weren't really that good. Hold on, guys. I'm actually putting the stream up quick on my phone. It wasn't great. It wasn't great at all. But okay. Just so in case anything pops up, I'll be able to see it on my phone. 78 people in the chat, guys. You guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the Shake Squad family. Do appreciate it. Eagles content every day, all the time. I've been doing this for a while, so if you guys are loving the content and videos I do put up, hey, subscribe to the channel. Really does help me out a lot. If you guys haven't liked this video, hit a like button. Hit that like button if you guys haven't. It's going to push the content out a lot more if you guys have not. And check out those memberships down below in the description box. Check those out as well. Let's see. You blocked me on the other channel. Are you available Friday night? Stop lying. Conrad's still has. Hopefully Carson learns from this and moves forward and get out of his head. Hope so. Philly Talk Podcast. Hi, Tyler. Tyler Hicks says hello. See, these chats, these super chats are not coming up on my phone or on here. So if you guys super chat and I don't see it, I appreciate. I'm sorry about that. Tony Martinez says, "Bro, that's hilarious. I feel the same way. He just gets the look in his face where you don't trust, but he has that luck to make it." Dude, when Carson Wentz has that look on his face during a game, like like something's wrong, and he's just totally out of it, and that's where it just that's just the way it happens, man. That's just what happens with him every game. Every game, if it goes that bad, he gets hit and he gets up. He throws a bad pass. He throws a pick, and he just looks like he's just given up in a game. It's bad, man. It's just really bad. It's not good. John Hillary says, I been watching all the vids, top-notch Eagles news, to be honest, when you want to know what's going on. Hey, John Hillary, do appreciate it. Yeah, everything that goes on, I'm usually putting it up every single day. I have a lot of time on my hands, so a lot of stuff is going on. So do appreciate the compliment. It means a lot to me. Been doing this since 2016, so very, very much appreciate it. Spark says, I timed out your first channel. All right, relax. You timed them out. It is what it is. It's done. Prez says, do you think Kavon Wallace should be starting? I at this point, like, if Marcus Epps is beating him right now, it seems like Marcus Epps is getting a lot of reps at that position right now, so we'll just see what happens. Kavon Wallace might just be another year project. We'll just see. I'm kind of surprised, but we'll see. Mr. Brun, really appreciate the Matt P.I. Eagles Nation, just want you to know we're in this together. And all the time, man. You're right. Mr. Brown, Sparks is an undercover. Michael, so futuristic. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do it. When people have names that I can't, I'm very illiterate with things. So why not use Pryor? I have no idea. Why? I was surprised he didn't go in the game. I was really surprised that when they announced that Jack Driscoll was playing right tackle, I was like, really interesting. So, I mean, they're just throwing guys left and right at different positions. So, Kobe Bryant says there's actual rumors that Brandon Brooks could be back by week 12 or postseason. I know, dude. Like, he was already in his boot, and he was working out. I mean, by like the third week after with the Achilles injury, it's kind of crazy. Brandon Brooks, what he's been doing. Kavai Jones, what do you think Jalen stats are going to look like tomorrow? Guys, Jalen Hurts is not playing tomorrow, bro. It's just weird. Like, you get him in the second round. I hate Howie Roseman in this draft. I hate the draft. I hate these draft picks. I just hate the way they drafted some of these guys. I really do. Like, you get this guy in the second round. You don't even dress him for this game. Davion Taylor, third-round pick, is the worst of all the linebackers, pretty much. Every linebacker put in work. Davion Taylor didn't do a damn thing. I don't even think he was playing. To be honest, I don't even think he was playing. I'm not even sure at this point. Matt Decker said, if we don't win week 2, how much trouble are we in? We're getting there, but we're not there yet. But we're getting there. It's going to be bad if we don't win this second game. It's going to be bad. So it's not going to sit well with me. It's not. Sparks, I don't know. Safeties aren't really stat hounds for the most part. Henry Butts, George Shake, is it possible you can name starting offensive line for Sunday's game if the Eagles sign Freeman? You think Corey Clement is gone or another running back? I would love to see Adrian Killins. Adrian Killins wasn't brought up to the active roster. He's still in practice squad, so he's not going to be playing. Sunday's game starting offensive line, Jason Peters, Isaac Samalo, Jason Kelsey, Nate Herbig, Lane Johnson for Sunday. That's pretty much the offensive line for Sunday. Green up next. Richard Sherman is not playing against us either. Is he hurt again? He's hurt? Sparks, I don't really. Jason Kelsey. Let's see. Sparks is the type of guy who puts milk in the. Oh, Jesus. Yo, Jones, last week was a fluke. We should win this game. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, if they can't show fight in this game, I don't know. I don't even know what to say. Fabrice, I think Rieger going to go off tomorrow. I hope he does, man. Preston Disney said Nathan Peterman over Wentz. Don't say that. Kevin Wallace says, me and my family own a Deshaun Jackson jersey. They signed. Oh, that's awesome. Signed by him? That's awesome, man. Brian says Trey Thomas jersey. No, it is my jersey for my YouTube name. Just Joey Shake 72 jersey. C-Trust says, guys, first Rams game for Wentz since 2017. Injury, we play him once since Foles started. Yeah, and Foles started. So pretty much Wentz hasn't played the Rams since 17, and Nick Foles has been in there. So Sparks the type of guy who has somebody to spot him doing pull-ups. Oh, God. Eagles don't want another Andrew Luck. Oh, God. You trying hard. If there's 2 cases, all I know is no matter how bad Wentz can be, Hurts won't start because it makes it seem like the coach does not trust in his franchise. No, he does not, man. It's not looking good. Pew says offense has been the same since Frank. It hasn't been the same since Frank Reich, and that I think we're starting to see. We've been seeing that. Doug cannot call plays on his own. Doug cannot game plan against defenses. Doug cannot use players to their full potential. That's just how it is. Sam says those deep passes back to back was an attempt at making a statement of the rest of the league. Unfortunately, all it did was make them look bad, and it did. He was lobbing up passes, just throwing it up. Deshaun was just furious. I don't know. So Emily says, do you think Jalen Reagor will have a big game? I think he will. I think he'll have a touchdown. I think he'll be the first touchdown of the game. But I think he will have a big game tomorrow. I really hope so. Depends on who Ramsey covers. Yes. Sonic, do you think Jalen Reagor will be the next Deshaun Jackson? I don't know if Deshaun Jackson. I mean, he's fast. I mean, Reagor is quick. He's only going to get better. His speed is only going to look a lot better the more games he does play. And the way they utilize him in the offense, this is why, I want to see more of Reagor. John Hightower had a drop. I'm not going to go too crazy with John Hightower. He was him and Carson, with the pick, and then that drop for that slant. So it was kind of crazy. Eagles Sarah fans are scared to admit Frank Reich was our successor behind the Super Bowl, and they are. They're afraid of that. Tyler segment, we are chilling Eagles brothers. Maryland Eagle says if Wentz is horrible tomorrow, it's time to worry about him. I've stuck up. If he plays that bad like he did last week, yeah, I'm kind of worried now. There is no quarterback you don't see Drew Brees or Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers has injuries all around him, and he can still pull out a win. It's you can't look like this going into your 5th year. You can't look like this. You just can't. If Ms. 2K says, if we slow Donald down, we are going to win the game unless we shoot ourselves in the foot. Yes. What do we do? Remember I said, guys, the only way we lose this game is if we lose it ourselves. If we shoot ourselves in the foot, and that's what we did. I would start Reagor this week. I would do it. Dwayne Aldridge says, if we keep offense balanced, we good. I think we are. I think we need, like I said, the run game is where it's going to matter the most. I think that's where it's going to matter the most. Baxter, your opinion on the Allen Robinson rumors? Nothing. Eagles fans need to stop. With the OBJ rumors, the Allen Robinson rumors. We don't need. Why would we want receivers right now? We have more to worry about than receivers. Why would we want receivers? I mean, can I ask that right now? Why do we need a receiver? You got the best receiver on the field, but if we can't throw the football and we can't get blocks, we don't need a damn receiver. Trevon Gee says, at least yards think is kind of hoax. Washington started their drives at the 50-yard line every drive. Plus, it's Dwayne Haskins with one good receiver. I do y'all think stop our run game, though. We could. I talked about that earlier about Dwayne Haskins. Like I said, he had short field advantage the whole entire game. He didn't beat us from one side of the field to the other. He didn't beat us at all. He just had short field advantage, and he had a little bit of momentum, and that was it. It didn't take much. You know what I mean? It really didn't take much. I mean, McLaurin only had 20-something yards on two catches. Darius Slay kind of, held him there. So I think where the Rams are a little weak is at running back. I think up the middle is not going to be a good choice. You're going to have Javon Hargrave coming back next to Fletcher Cox. It's pretty much one of the best defensive tackle tandems in the league right now, if it works out and if they could do it. Malik Jackson has depth behind that with Hassan Ridgeway, and our defensive ends are coming up nicely, especially with Josh Sweat doing a good job. Derek Barnett, we don't know if he's playing this week, and just how everything's been going. So, Eagles O-line, I don't know about them. The way Aaron Donald pushes those guys on that, it was really ugly to watch that. Really ugly. Nathan Rizzo, what's going on, man? The biggest key of the game. What's the biggest key? The biggest key of the game is get this running game going, balance the pass with the run, and get this blocking assignment, get it done, man. This blocking has to be superb on Sunday. You can't screw up this week. You can't do it. Orlo, is Javon playing? Yes, he is. He is making his debut this Sunday, tomorrow. Congren, says NRC didn't play as much as I wanted, but it's fine because our defense played pretty good. I think our defense played excellent. I had nothing bad to say against the defense. I really didn't. Other than the blown coverage touchdown, I really had nothing to say. Matt, I honestly think we can lose a lot of players that are fan favorites of our next year due to our cap situation. It's definitely going to happen, man. Look for our very young team next year. They could re-sign some other secondary guys. They could re-sign some other guys. Nicole Roby-Coleman could be a guy that wants to come back here if we do well this year, so we'll see. Troy Geese says, I dropped you a like, bro. I like debating with our opponents' fans of the week. Hey, I appreciate it, man. I don't really know that many Rams. I think I know one Rams fan, and that's really it. But I appreciate it, man, to drop the like. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Guys haven't hit that like button. Hit that like button. It really does help me push out the content. If you guys have not done that, very much appreciated. And look at those Shake Squad Army memberships in the description below. And hit that join button. It doesn't hurt. We're going to be doing a lot of collabs and different things together. So 86 people in here. Appreciate everybody being in here today. We're going to try to do these every Saturday, these Q&As every Saturday, 8:30, same time. Hopefully that's a good time for you. I like to kind of keep it, not too late for everybody because everyone wants to get ready to wake up Sunday for the game. So, but if you guys are interested, Joe has a gaming channel. Link is in the description. Appreciate it, man. I do have a gaming channel. It's called Red Wolves Gaming. Description below. If you guys want to subscribe to that, please subscribe to that. I stream random games with other Eagles vid makers and other things like that. So you guys are interested in that too. Probably, I don't know. Someone just I saw that. Eagles Slayers, with that user, Dave, I'd block you too. Corey Brown says Miles Sanders is going to have 100. I hope he has over 100 yards rushing. I'm hoping to God he does. Isaiah V said, I kind of wish they would give Jalen Hurts at least a couple of snaps the way Carson has been playing. Also, Carson cannot. And, yeah, it's even if you put Hurts in there, we don't know how good he's going to play. I mean, it's just I don't even know how good he's going to play at this point. I mean, he'll be more mobile, but is he going to be more accurate? I don't know. We just need to see what Carson does. That's all. Sam Fleming says, I'll understand if they don't pick up Free, but simply because of next year's cap situation. If they don't, they need to bring Holyfield or Warren up as a power back. I'm surprised they haven't brought up Michael Warren or Elijah Holyfield. I don't know why they didn't. I thought Elijah Holyfield had a really good camp. I thought it was a very good camp for Elijah Holyfield. I saw videos of him making the first guy miss and just being just angry running with the football. I thought he looked absolutely fantastic. I thought he looked great. I thought he looked fantastic. Jackie Moe says, do you think we can use Freeman? Oh, I think I think Devonta Freeman would be fantastic in this offense. If this offense blocks the way it should be blocking, I'm telling you right now, there would be a nice 1-2 punch with Miles Sanders, Devonta Freeman. It would be fantastic. It would be really nice to bring him in. I'd be excited. Obviously, about the cap situation next year, if they didn't think they wouldn't bring him in if they couldn't afford to bring him in, obviously. If they didn't want him to come for a workout next week, then they wouldn't bring him in, obviously. But we need someone with experience, and, Devonta Freeman's got plenty of experience in the league, man. So, Ashias V says, Carson doesn't know how to get rid of the ball. 100% right. Nathan says, Carson needs to stop trying to force throws and play. There's not asking him to do that anymore. Less the talent we have acquired work so we can create balance in this offense. Goff is throwing 2 interceptions. We need to get a pick in this game. Avonte Maddox actually dropped a pick in this game, but I think the receiver got his hands in the way of it on purpose. But we need picks. We need to get a nice pick 6. Get this momentum going with this team for this offense going in. When a team gets a pick, when your team gets a pick and they get into the end zone or they just get a pick in general, it really brings excitement to the offense to get back on the field. So. Matt says, yes, if you guys are interested in gaming, do check out Joey's gaming channel, Red Wolves Gaming. Appreciate it, man. It's all good. Michael says, I'm telling you, we need Alfonso Smith. Eagle Slayer, I think Kavon's not starting for a reason, probably still learning the system. Who knows? Sam Fleming says, didn't Brooks come back midseason last season after an Achilles tear? Yeah, but it was due to the end of the season, though. That was for the Saints. That was during the Saints playoff game, so it was a lot earlier, so he got back in time. Big D says, Kavon is trash. That's why he's not starting. He's not starting. Oh, Big Crazy. What are the keys to the win and what would be our starting lineup tomorrow? I mean, I don't know. Honestly, I don't care who's lined up at receiver. I just want this offense to block. And I want Carson Wentz to look normal. And I want this play calling to be good. Because it looked like we have not even played at all in the offseason. That's what it looked like. It looks like the Eagles had no offseason, period. Pete says Howie shouldn't be allowed to evaluate talent. And I think that's true, too. Howie should just worry about the numbers, worry about trades and acquiring players. And getting, obviously, with talent, I mean, he thinks he has one of the deepest scouts, the draft scouting programs in the whole entire NFL, and he doesn't. I think it's horrible. I don't think they can evaluate it. They have no common sense when it comes to draft picks. They don't. Big D, all the Eagles rookies are trash. Maximum Wagner says Taylor played special teams. Oh, good for him. He played special. Davion, our 3rd round pick, played special teams. Great. Tony Adams says at some point we just need to realize Howie doesn't know what he's doing. No, with the draft, no, definitely not. People, let him handle the accounting side of things. Exactly. Eagle Sarah says, I think calling him trash is a little, we didn't get to see what he's made of. I'm not saying that he's trash, but you got to show me something unfair. Big D, Alfonso Smith looking like beast. What do you have, a sack? He had 1 sack in that game? What do you have, 2 sacks? Better said how he drafted JJ over Metcalf because JJ was an intern at the White House. Oh, God. Michael Rivera Sherman's on IR. Oh, that sucks, really? He's just got to call it quits. Marvin Campbell says, are they planning on signing D. Freeman of the free agent list? I hope not. They need to focus on the once incredible O-line. I don't – that's what it – I actually hope they do sign him, honestly. If they have no trust in our bruiser backs and Elijah Holyfield and I'm not sure what they're going to do. If they bring Devonta Freeman, hey, if you don't trust in Michael Warren or Elijah Holyfield, then hey, you bring in Devonta Freeman. But they need. It would be nice to bring an offensive lineman in. I would like to. There are offensive linemen out there. I don't know if Larry Warford. I think he ended up retiring, or I don't know. I thought something happened with him. I think there was a couple guys out there. I forgot their damn names. I haven't listened to them in a while. Oh, hold on. Sam Fleming says, to be honest, after the presser, I'm not sure about her big dude. Doesn't seem confident at all. If he's in there, expect Donald to be lined up over him, just making him look like a fool. We'll see what happens, man. Obviously, he's going to get help. He's not going to be blocking by himself. Max Meyer says, our offensive line becomes 20 times better with Johnson. Oh, 100%. 100%, man. Just hopefully he stays, he could still stand up. You know what I mean? Eagles say, I like Driscoll. He showed some promise. I think he did too, man. I think he did a lot. Sparks, you guys overreacting. It's one loss. I know, but it pissed us off. It pissed me off. Eagles say, would giving Freeman be worth it if it's $5 million? I'm kind of iffy on that. It might not be $5 million. It could be $1.5 million. I mean, he's running out of options. The season's already starting, and he's running out of options. So I don't think it's going to be. It could be $5 million. You never know. Big D, Eagles need to tank because they're blowing the team up next year. He says, well, there's probably a good possibility we will blow it. It could happen. It could happen. Eagles is signing. Max Meyer says, I'll bet if Slay can just get Cup, our defense will be insane. I think our defense is going to play well. Biggie said no one wants Freeman but the Eagles. He's literally been a free agent for like 10 years. Okay, not 10 years, but okay. Sparks, why would a team as talented as we are tank? Dude, don't listen to him. When Cowboys fans come in here and just say stuff, and the kid's probably like 16 years old, so I don't even think he's anything special. Jersey boy, who should I start fantasy football tomorrow at QB? Breeze or Wentz, Howard, Brown, or Rieger? I'd start Breeze, and I'd start Hollywood. You want to play it safe? You start with those two if you want to play it safe. Spark, a team as talented as this tank. Isaiah, Michael Rivera. What? No. Tyler Stigman, Trevor Williams. Trevor Williams has been moved up to the active roster this week, so we get to maybe see some. We're probably going to see some Trevor Williams, a nice veteran that we've been waiting, and we've cut him like twice. How is this guy not pissed off at us as it is right now? Doing a good job and keeping him in. We don't need Ertz. I don't think Ertz is going to be here. I think we'll need him for this year, but Sparks, I would start Drew and Rieger. Max and Wagner. Hargrave will kill Goff. I'm calling it. We're going to see, man, what this defensive line's all about with Hargrave being in there. We better beat the Bengals. Yeah, hoping. Watch how everyone's attitude changed after the Eagles win this game. I mean, if they play well, yeah, my attitude's going to change because I'm happy they won. I mean, what is that a bad thing that our attitude's going to change? I mean, if Carson, I'm still going to pick at Carson Wentz regardless. I'm still going to pick at him regardless. Eagles are big D. Cap-wise would be a problem, though. Sparks, I know that's what I'm saying. Kawhi says people really don't get how good Javon is going to be next to Cox. And a lot of people that have not seen, like Hargrave, can push people around like it's nobody's business. I'm telling you. Isaiah says, do you think the Eagles will go one-on-one against the Cowboys again? I think it'll go half. It probably will. You never know. Eagles say we're always going to split with Dallas is what it is, much as I want to sweep them. And Ms. 2K, I don't know a single Rams fan. I just know a lot of people who just, that's the Eagles. Yeah. Sam Fleming says Slay is under contract through next season. Nickel might resign. He took less to come here this year. Hopefully we can keep most of our D-line depth. I think we have a huge chance to keep Nickel. If we have a good season, Nickel actually really likes it here. So Pep says, Kawhi Jones agreed, our defense will go another level once Javon gets in there. And that is true. I think it's just what he does is fantastic. Fly, Fern, Fly. Watch all vids. Match Piat, the offensive line can't let Aaron Donald bully them around. Don't let him pull a Debo from Friday on them. No. Trying to be heard. Danny Lugenheimer, what's up, bro? How you doing, bro? Conrad Castillo, I'm glad Maddox is getting better. Not letting people burn him anymore. Eagle Slayer says, as hard as we were trying to block, I don't think it's a matter of Aaron Donald. Joe Bunn. Danny says, in order to win tomorrow, the Eagles need to balance on offense. Carson needs to play better. Offensive line needs to be better on defense. We need to stop the run and get pressure on Goff. That's the way of winning, bro. Get pressure on Goff. Good coverage, balanced run game, and don't make these plays predictable. And Carson needs to throw in the pocket, do some good things. Get him out of the pocket as well. Omar Ramos says, just join the chat. Love the content, brother. How do you think Miles Sanders is going to do tomorrow? I think he's going to do fantastic. I think he's going to have a lot of fire with running with the football in his hands. I think he's going to be in the passing game. I think he's going to do everything possible to win. It's going to bring a nice flavor to this offense. You know, you can spread this defense out. You have Miles in the backfield, throw him to the flat, and get some extra chunk yards. And thank you for appreciating the content, man. I carry you for dubs. Do you think we should be double teaming Aaron? Yeah, of course. We're not leaving him single handedly. No. Congreen says, who do you think has the biggest impact coming back tomorrow? I think Miles Sanders is going to have a huge impact tomorrow. I think Miles Sanders and Javon Hargrave will have a huge impact tomorrow. Lane Johnson, obviously. I think Lane Johnson is the most important, but I think other than Lane Johnson, I think Miles Sanders, Javon Hargrave. We need an OC. I agree. Fine. Who do you start in fantasy? Keenan Allen, Julian Edelman, Robbie Anderson, Darius? I don't know. I don't know who they're all playing this week, so I have no idea. I have no idea. Trayvon Dick says, hi, Joey. I think we should run the ball, but not in Aaron Donald's way. Yeah, most likely not. Probably not going to happen. Miles J says, I don't get the negative energy from some fans. So, JJ, it was clear the coaching and Wentz decided to throw deep balls a game. Looking at film, he was open a lot. Yeah, even on the screen pass, Deshaun Jackson was open. And here's another thing that pisses me off, okay? Another thing that really pisses me off is that when we do screen passes, it's like, even Brian Baldinger said the same thing. When we did a screen pass, like, he just throws the ball on the ground. You do a screen pass, and they read it, and it's not going to work. Deshaun's on the other side of the field, wide open, literally standing there. And he just throws the ball down. Is there no second option on a screen pass? Why not? Why not try to throw to somebody else if there's no screen? If everyone's going to the right side or the left side for a screen pass, they know it's going that way, run to the opposite side and try to pass to somebody. Why can't we do that? Why does he just throw the ball on the ground? Why is the coach having him throw the ball on the ground? Why is that happening? Why is there no second option on a screen pass? I don't get it at this point. I don't get it. Can I get a wrench, Joey? Yes, you will, bro. Louis Day High says, LA, baby. Rams winning. We'll see what happens, man. I wouldn't take that first week of the Eagles because they played that way the first week. Can't take a first week seriously, man. I mean, you can, but in our case, you had to. But it's week 2, man. Whole different ball game. Chris Scott, you beat the Rams by running the football, get pressure on Goff. This Eagles team is very talented. Carson's still the best QB in the East. I think we're going to get some sacks on Jared Goff, man. It's going to happen. Looney says, good luck with Aaron Donald. We'll see, man. See what happens. And if we win, man, I guarantee you won't be back. Dwayne Aldridge says, why is he talking? Pete said, don't worry, they'll disappear after ATL cooks them. Cameron Holmes says Dak has more games like that that wins. Chris Scott, I'm so sick of negativity in the city. One game and the season's over. 10-6, 31-17 Eagles. I agree with it. If they look better than they did last week, man, it's just that last week put a really bad taste in my mouth, man. Sharon Dixon, I got Patrick Mahomes as my starting quarterback. Carson Wentz my backup. Awesome. Michael Rivera said, we need a good old lineman. Philly needs to stop playing around. Yeah, I know. Big D, I heard Philly is trash city. That's when no one wants to play for them. Chris Scott says, Howie will have cap room next year. He's a cap genius. We have problems with the cap. Maxim Ware says, the Eagles can just keep our young, talented, healthy. We're going to be good. I think we'll be fine. Mavericks, I really hope we make a statement tomorrow and shut these Rams fans up. Yep. I got the Rams by 2 touchdowns. Chris Scott, Maxim, no doubt, bro. Someone's positive. Michael Rivera, that's why the Jets player that said that you're taking word from a Jets player, Big D. Nathan says Cooper Kupp versus Monte Max. Could happen. Could happen. They move whoever I don't know who they're going to have. I don't know what they're going to do. Sparks, Matt, to me, we have Darius Slay, so you know what? It's such a good present to have with this secondary with Darius Slay because it's like, okay, so who do we want to take out of this game? Thoroughly take him out of the game, and if that's that one player you get, it's going to be, it's going to be either Cooper Kupp, Robert Woods, something like that. Matt, to me, we need some momentum. Nice win streak. Nathan Rose, Darius Slay versus Robert Woods. I think it's a good matchup. I think Slay's gonna do well, whoever he's on, and you know what. With the pressure that we're going to get on Goff, and hopefully something happens, some turnovers, something happens. Dwayne Aldridge, Julio is gonna year the Cowboys secondary up. Who else is in that wide receiver group for the Falcons? Matt Hatter says defense win the game for us, and I hope they do. I hope they do, but you know what? I need this offense to get momentum and do some good things too. You know what I mean? Like, I really need them to do some good things. Danny says, I was so pissed at Carson. I was too, man. Cameron Holmes says, their offense doesn't scare me, to be honest. Jet Cole says, in the building. Yo, Jet Cole, what's up, bro? Danny says, last week, Big D's Phillies defense doesn't have a shot this week. Chris Scott, actually, Cup will be covered by Coleman. Big D, did you believe that Denzel Mims said Denzel Mims is an idiot? J. Cole says, you made a true come up background look nice. Appreciate it, man. I mean, this is just, right now, I'm just using it just to use it, but doing some different things. John Hurst says, fantasy, should I start Wilson versus Pats, Ryan versus Cowboys? I would do Wilson versus the Pats. Michael says Wilson, yeah. Chris Scott said the Eagles defense will shut down the Rams offense. I believe it will be an easy game. Never call an Eagles game an easy game. If you're an Eagles fan, you know that every game is not an easy game. Sparks, I'm going to have a heart attack before after the game. Wrench, please. Big D, I know the Eagles wanted to draft Mims, but then again, they wanted to draft every wide receiver and picked up every free agent. I don't know why you're laughing all the time. I don't get you, bro. Y'all lost the Rams. We beat them with a backup. Danny Lugar, I've always supported Carson, but you need to stop fumbling, holding onto the ball too long. You must be better. Listen to the Eagles fans, man. They're right here telling the truth. Every bit of you. John Evers said, I didn't know because Wilson is better, but Pat's defense may be better than Cowboys. Yes, Pat's defense is definitely better than the Cowboys. You talk about the secondary-wise, definitely. And Miss 2K, so 2017 was a great year, but other than touchdowns, Wentz has better years. I don't know why we can't advance. And he should not. Carson Wentz shouldn't be like this, especially going to a first game. I don't care who you are. You shouldn't be looking like that. I would give him more respect if he was throwing the ball away. I don't know how many times. You know what I mean? Like, I would just give him more respect that way. Not TV. I wonder why they talk about Aaron Donald disrupting our O-line when their O-line needs help against us. It's all about Aaron Donald. It's all about Aaron Donald. That's the name that everybody likes to talk about, and obviously he's big, but did the Cowgirl sign Earl Thomas shit? Infamous says Eagles catch momentum in playoffs. It's a scary sight to see. It is. Tyler, prediction score. Prediction score. Man, 28. 28-17 Eagles. I could probably do that. Calvin Ridley. Oh yeah, I forgot Calvin Ridley's still over there. He's still good. He's a pretty good receiver. Eagles wanted to draft Mims. They would have used either pick 1 or 2 on him. Clearly, they didn't want him as available for both Eagles' first 2 picks. Kyrie says Calvin Ridley is also Falcons. Matt Weeks said, honestly, last week gave me flashbacks to our 17-0 blowout lead against the Panthers. I was at that game, dude. That game against the Panthers, that was Torrey Smith. Torrey Smith's first game against us. Oh, my God, dude. I was like, they're going to blow it. They're going to blow it. As soon as like, we got a touchdown, we stopped them on defense. We got back on the field, and oh, man, that was bad. I was like, they're going to blow the game. I looked at my girlfriend. I was like, yep, they're blowing the game. It's done. It's over. It's fucking over. There's 83 people in the chat, guys. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. There's a lot of content. You know, the season has just started. A lot to talk about. We'll do some collabs, some good things for the future. A lot of cool things are coming to the channel. So if you guys haven't hit the subscribe button, please hit that subscribe button. If you guys haven't hit that like button, please hit that like button. It really does, put that content out a lot for a lot of other Eagles, for Eagles fans and everything like that. So much appreciate everybody being here tonight for the stream. I didn't know how many people are going to be here today, but there's a good crowd tonight. Everybody's pretty excited about tomorrow, but actually pretty nervous as well. So, yes. See, Nathan says, I like to see Jalen Mills take some more big hits this week. I think he was a sleeper in last week's game. I thought Mills played really well. He was going down, making some hard, he would go down and make some hard hits. Like, Mills is looking good. He is. I like the first game from Mills. 33-24 Eagles, Manny. Start Jalen Hurts. Flystyle Entertainment. I saw we trading Ertz to Cowboys. No, that's just is that all right, maybe I'm just seeing stuff. Is that a picture of... Never mind. Never mind. Are we... Ertz would never go there. The Eagles would be like, where do you want to go, Ertz? Like, it's not going to be like they're just going to throw him somewhere. It's definitely going to be something. It's not going to be like that. Michael Ressa, who the Cowboys back up? Booyah. No way. Manny, Eales says Rams, ham, spams. Like that. 41-34 Eagles. Awesome. Eagles Slayer, you're just setting yourself if you call every game easy unless it's the Jets or something. Yeah, if it's the Jets, I have no problem. Because there's a petition going around to start Hurts, stardom. The people have spoken. Jekyll, Miles Sanders coming out, party 150 yards, man. You're excited as much as I am about Miles Sanders, man. We're excited together, bro. Trevon Dixon, Deshaun Jackson versus Marcus Joyner, who would win? Oh, man. That's a hard one, man. I got to take D-Jack, though. Cameron Holmes, 16-24 Eagles. Okay. Sam Fleming says, honestly, I want Roby Coleman on whoever we felt he was most comfortable covering in practice. He knows their tendencies, Moroso and Slay having played with them as much as he did. Yeah. So, Big D, instead of talking about how Wentz sucks, maybe I should talk about your defense. Your defense is trash, one of the worst defenses in the National Football League. Nathan Rizzo, 28-20 Philly. Danny Lugenhammer said the Eagles can't afford to start 0-2, especially with the schedule they have. Oh, hell no. Sparks, subscribe, or I'll take a dump on your porch. Michael Herrera said, what the hell is Dak Prescott? Eagles Lair, when they start dancing, I was like, yup, we're choking this game. Yeah, I was like, yup. Big Gip, 254, Eagles Nation. Pearson, Owens, McVay. We will do well tomorrow, hopefully. Conrad Castillo, everybody always puts the Eagles to lose, but we always show up and prove them wrong. And I hope we do, man. I know Philly gave up a 17-point lead with 24 unanswered points and lost to a team with no name. Philly's defense is hot garbage. Carmen, I guarantee we'll have 2+ turnovers. Sonic 2, Big D. Sure, Eagles defense is garbage, but at least they got to the playoffs. What about your team? Your defense is far worse. He's got, oh, man. John Hiller said, I see it bring closer. Eagles 28-14. That's pretty good. We're pretty close on it. If Howie trade Ertz to the Cowboys, we need to go. He needs to go immediately to me. Probably. Nathan says, I'm glad our schedule is tough super early, to be honest. Show me that this team's off-season hype was all about we have enough healthy now to win this game and start the streak. I think this I don't know, this game is really, I don't know. I think when you look at the defense, you look at the offense, there's a lot going on. We've got Aaron Donald coming back. I'm not really big. Jalen Ramsey, I don't know how well he's going to do. He's a very aggressive corner, puts his hands on everybody. He's good, you know what I mean? He's not bad. I think he played better with Jacksonville so far. I don't think he's better with the Rams. That's just me. It seems like every corner that goes through L.A. is just not being – like Marcus Peters was good with Kansas City, played horrible with the Rams, went to the Ravens and balled out. I mean, just balled out. So, ooh, I lost my spot. I'm good now. Sparks, I got Eagles 31-24. Lucas Rodriguez, can you see Rieger getting 80+ this week? I can, but this offense needs to. They need to step the. My green screen is leaning on me. My green screen's leaning on me. All right. It's not falling on me, but it's leaning on me. Yeah, I do see him getting 80+ yards, but this offense, they need to block. They have to get some stuff done. They have to do it. I mean, it's just ridiculous now. Like the play calling, it's everything. The offense was just horrible on all aspects of the game. The play calling, the quarterback play, and this offensive line. It was just all bad. Just all around just bad. Like these receivers aren't going to get any yards if this happens. Rieger had the best game out of all the receivers last week. Vlad Jones, 34-16. Infamous 2K, even if we trade Ertz, we won't let him go to the division rival. You know what? Fuck this. Fuck. I'm good. Hold on, I'm just checking something. Even if once Ertz, we would trade him to a division. No, we're not trading him to a division rival. It's not going to happen. Sonic 2, Big D, can't wait for your defense to be trash again. I don't know why people take Cowboys fans seriously when they come in here, because he doesn't say anything but the Eagles are going to lose, and that's it. That's all it is. Jesus Christ. I'm trying to look at something, and I can't. I was going to give you some stats right now, but I don't think it's working too well. Okay. 27-20 Eagles. Okay. 27-20 Eagles. Sparks will be hilarious seeing Nicole Roby Coleman play the Saints. Yeah, that's going to be something. That's going to be something special. Miss 2K, 34-31 Eagles. Let's see. Bob, the Cowboys fan. Rams, 50. Oh, Jesus. JM, so we're all in our agreement that solid O-line play and less of a Carson, the hero Eagles give themselves the best chance to win. Maxim Wagner says the Eagles have one of the most underrated defenses. Michael Rivera says at ATL's Dallas ATL. What the hell? What kind of score is that? Big Gift says Jordan Hicks got smashed by Trent Williams last week. Best pancake block ever. Check it out. I haven't checked that out. Cowboys will win 48-10. Can they even put up 48 points? I don't even think they could put up 48 points. Now we subscribe to Joy, or I'll give you a Cowboys jersey. Wipe my ass. Personally piss on your windows as a bonus. Oh boy. Michael Rivera. Yeah, Bob's probably your second account, bro. Eagles 24-21. Good night, Joey. Go Eagles. All right, Danny, have a good night, bro. Good luck for us tomorrow. Who's the Cowboys secondary? The Cowboys secondary, is Darryl Worley even playing? Awuzie, Jordan Lewis. I mean, I think that's it. I don't know. Trevon Diggs, and he's not playing well. They all hyped him up to be one of the best corners, and he's not playing well. Trevon Diggs, these are the two defenders. Carson Wentz got to watch out for Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey. Boom. That's it. Spark. Matt minus the jersey. I'm down. Matt here. How Cowboys fan hang out here because no one cares about the team in Dallas. Nathan Rieger received for 72 yards, 1 touchdown, a punt return for a touchdown. Damn. Yeah, he worried me on the punt returns a little bit because that first punt return he dropped it. All the Eagles were willing to get playing time. Rieger is unimpressive. Cowboy America. Eagles 7-5. 27-24 Eagles. Michael Rivera, Cowboys America gayest team. Sparks, have you been in contact with Jim? Yes, I have. I haven't talked to him like a week. Neighbors a big D. CD, your clown. Your team can't guard Julio. Oop, I moved down too much. Sonic 2, yeah, you still can't even guard Julio. Dwayne Aldridge, what's up? Fly, let's fly. Michael Rivera, right. Trevon Dixon, bro, all we did was play action. We did run plays. We couldn't even do screen passes. Corey Clement got -2 yards. Yikes. Dak is great. Would you agree, Joey? No. No. Chronic is still Cowboys lost a bunch of third-string players last year. Michael Rivera is still trying to figure out who Dak Prescott is. Sparks, you know it's bad when Joey times you out. You should make NRC captain for the Saints game. If they do, that would be fantastic. Rams aren't getting 3 touchdowns on our defense if we don't turn the ball over. 2 touchdowns, 2 field goals, hopefully. I got Falcons 28-20. Okay. Matt Ryan is going to get bit by a spider and gain superpowers for a day that only lasts 24 hours against the Cowboys and beat them. Matt Air, Dak is good. They wouldn't give him a contract. Sandy Pie, what do you think of this game? I think we just need a balance with the run game and the passing. I think we just need to balance it out on offense. Defensively, we just got to pressure Jared Goff and just get some picks. I mean, that's really it. Bobby Cowboys fan says Dak has thick legs. Okay, that's weird. Jock says, yo, Joey. Wait. Where's? No, I'm good. I thought I missed. I thought something popped up. Yo, Jock, what's going on, man? Michael versus Bob is gay. Vay. Eagles. Their secondary is a bunch of bums and junkies. I don't know who the other corner is. I don't know who the other corner is. I think he's one. I think he's a draft pick. I'm not sure. Cowboys will finish 13-3 and win the Super Bowl. The refs stole the game last week. Guys are ridiculous, man. Honestly, Trevon Diggs is garbage. Honestly, I don't know why they hyped him up. Not that good. Eagles coach, why are you looking at a man's legs? Tony Adams, before I get your channel, came up in my feed a month ago, and I love this channel. Hey, Tony Adams, really appreciate it, man. Very much. Eagles coach, Wentz will end the Cowboy season again. Jocks, I just got here. Sorry, I missed the start. No, it's all right. Going to be ending soon, guys. We're going over 2 hours now. I need to get something to eat. I have to go out and get something to eat because I'm starving. Sandy tonight, Gallup or Sammy Watkins. Who do I start? Boy. I don't know. I'd probably go with Sammy Watkins. I'd just go with Sammy Watkins just because of that offense, that line. The quarterback play is just better, obviously. I mean, Matt says, yeah, okay, Bob, keep talking shit, but you'll go high like the rest of the Cowboys. Yell Sunday again. Put Dak on the Eagles, and he's out of the league by now. Probably. Trayvon says 38-34. Oh, close. A lot of scoring, huh? Also, I hope they just use Miles Sanders and halfback wheel and screens. That's what I hope they do too. That's what I hope. But I don't want them to make it so obvious because obviously the Rams know that we are loving screen passes. Okay, loving it. Sparks, Matt Weeks for president. I agree. We got this. Green up next. We need to get Wentz rolling out more because especially when he runs, he's better outside the pocket. We all know that. 27-37 Falcons. In 4 season cards, Wentz 0 playoff wins, 48 regular season fumbles. He is 7 for 20 versus team over 500. He has no hard desire to win. His teammates hate him. That's a bunch of bullshit. Okay, that's a bunch of bullshit. And you're not going to have a quarterback next year, or you might have a quarterback with more fucking money next year. So. That's just talking out of your ass. That's just being a biased fucking fan. Honestly, that's not being a true fan of what you're really looking at. That's just being a biased ass fan. So, Jam put Wentz on the Cowboys and they probably 4-peat by now. God, Eagles are 24-6 in their last 30 games with Foles. Spurs have Cowboys winning 24-21. Trust this man said Trevon didn't play well. All his passes were just amazing catches. Eagles fan been hyping up Darby and Jones for years, and all of a sudden they act like their cornerbacks are good. All right, 74 people in the chat, guys. Still going strong tonight. Appreciate everybody being here today. If you guys have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Going to be doing more live streams. The Q&As are every Saturday at 8:30, so look out for those. I was doing them on Fridays, but I'm going to start doing them on Saturdays now. I think they're better on Saturdays. At 8:30 every week, so look out for those. Pretty much all Eagles news every day, and going to be streaming games, doing some other things as well. If you guys haven't done that, if you guys haven't, please hit that like button. Hit that like button before you leave today. It really does push out the content a lot. It really does help me out a lot. So I appreciate that from everybody. Other than that, guys, I'm going to end right now. I don't want to, but unfortunately, that's what I'm doing. I have to go eat. I haven't been feeling good since I started the stream at all, so I'm kind of not feeling too well. But we will have our recap of the game after tomorrow, and we might do a live stream tomorrow night. That might happen tomorrow night, so you never know. So look out for that, and we will let's go get this win tomorrow, man. That's all that matters. Let's go get this win. We need it. We need it badly. So look out for the reaction to the game or the post game after the game, and I will see you guys later. All right, guys. Hope everybody does well. Hope everyone has a good weekend. And I will see you guys later. Remember, guys, Shake Squad up. Fly, let's fly. Peace out, guys. Peace.